I get why when I get those contracts that say kill 30 enemies at less than 50% health, I never do those missions while I'm playing with friends.
I'm sorry, Bob, but your feelings are going to have to go on the back burner today.
Contracts that say kill 30 enemies. I'm going out there to do suicidal things, and you're not going to figure out why, because I'm not telling you.
Alright, let's get the show on the road then.
I see road and I see show.
That's a weird house you're living in if you see both of those from your computer.
Dual monitors are a thing. We should have the Lenzabi in a few moments.
Ah, the walking corpse himself.
That's it.
Do you think they based the God Emperor of Mankind off him?
I think
you know,
both
sits on the
Charlton
throne all
Heston
day,
and Will
is
Smith
basically
did a movie
a
based
corpse.
on him.
You're such a nice person to Lenzabi. So,
interesting stream last night.
I learned that my great aunt died on Saturday, and my parents only told me today. That was fun.
Yeah, that's a kind of troubling behavior. My mother would always tell me about a month after some of my more elderly relatives would pass away, and I was like, well, what? Why didn't you tell me when I could go to the funeral? Well, I didn't want to bother you. Oh, fuck. You know, come on.
A tier 8, a tier 7, and a tier 5. This seems to be weird. Oh well. I'll take it.
Alright, tier 8 it is.
Kind of wondering why this thing doesn't also have the Type 99's heat and missiles. That would be actually pretty semi-decent in all honesty.
Oh, tier 7. Are you trying to?
850 pen and 870.
Are you trying to level up the Stingray, Pharaoh?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Tier 7s it is.
No, you're not allowed to have fun, Pharaoh. We have discussed this many times.
No fun will be had.
I wonder if I can start fires with this. Where's Rashid? Where's what's his name? Ah, there we go. Let's see if I can burn people alive.
Just playing with Spitfire and Janet and
wrong one.
Very fun.
Yeah. Could go bad. Could go good. Don't know really. Spitfire Pursuers. Thank you. Twitch messages are a thing now. Spitfire Pursuers in the Twitch chat. I see. Twitch messages. Someone sent this to me 3 fucking years ago. And Twitch only tells
well,
me.
the messages are there, but they're just not very timely. Flash! Titanic strikes iceberg!
God, did you know that, I started saying, hey, did you hear about Germany invading, Austria? Huh? They didn't do that during the Great War. Huh?
Yeah, news from 1866.
Breaking news. I think we're gonna die on this one. Someone bought some bastard bought an artillery piece. Selfish motherfucker.
Oh yeah, and he's out in the front.
I don't think so.
One of the funniest parts about this is that he's actually got a higher hit point value than me. Alright, Janet, we may possibly want to go hold down here.
I think I want to use that Ardeus spaced armor.
Very good idea. I'm going to tell you, you can be quite industrious. Why did I even aim there?
Challenger 2.
Yeet. I don't mind this thing's missile in all honesty. It could be much worse, but the 6-second reload time is pretty decent in all honesty. Ow, they're shooting at me. This is not fun.
Whoop.
Come on, set this on fire. I wanna... I feel when your HE missiles aren't actually penetrating the engine deck. What bullshit is this? Come on! Yes, there we go. Oh, the BMD can't pen my turret front. This is a wondrous opportunity. Beep. Also, I think this thing's missiles are still fired from the gun, which is actually probably for the best, really. Well, so far I don't seem to be starting any fires today, which is actually quite annoying. Although I've never really enjoyed this match for the sole purpose that things usually go tits up very quickly.
Yeah, really.
Funny how I said that. Now the real question is, can I kill this BMD? Maybe. Oh, it's... Ow. Please do not. Yeah, that went well. We may want to stick to that hole in the ground, just saying.
Identify. Hostile tank. Load missile. Ground destroyed.
Yeah. Come on. Give me some of that fire damage. Give me that. Give me some of that. Oh. Oh, I didn't set them on fire. That is.
Yes, me too.
What?
Me too.
I have no idea what you're on about sometimes. Oh, it's beautiful. Ow. It's shooting me. Janet, why do tanks fire back at people?
They just like us.
God, imagine what if they didn't like us. Hello, God Emperor of Mankind. I was wondering when you'd get off your throne.
Not the God Emperor.
Oh, hey, Kiag. Ah, the Bradley touched me. Just saying, I'm kind of at 425 on a warrior, and I think this was a terrible fucking idea.
So, Spitfire, point to the doll where the Bradley touched you.
All over.
My doll fucking evaporated. Where can I put it?
Whoops. Hate when that happens.
Yeah. Well, we have Kiag, Lanzabi, Pharaoh, Spitfire, and the ever fabulous ass tanker.
Yes, the most fabulous of asses.
So, a full platoon of miscreants.
Yep, and I'm
Near
judging
Wells.
by that, we're probably all gonna die soon.
Well, I did.
Metaphorically, or
Nope.
are you speaking to us from
Figuratively.
beyond the grave? Okay. Well, there's still an RCR out there somewhere, so
There's a Ramka out there as well, and 89A.
oh shit. Eh. So, Pharaoh, do you want to go up against the Type 99 frontally? Because you don't really have a choice, I'm afraid. Hope you have fun. Come on, aim for its fucking rack. Please don't hit me, Type. Did anyone ever kill an RCR? Or is it still lurking around somewhere? Because,
No, it's still there.
oh, yes. Come on, set me a fire. Set me a goddamn fire! I love setting things on fire, it's like my second middle name. Come on. Nope, not yet. Oh well, it should be dead in the next hit. Hey, Pharaoh, congratulations, you found the RCR. What are you going to do about it? I don't even know how that missile went. See? Beautiful. All that has to happen now is that we don't die.
Very nice job on the RCR.
Indeedables. Come on, let me...
No effect.
This is going to take a while, isn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, no, I think the arty can kill him. But then again, that means that I'll have to let the arty do damage when, you know, he's the selfish bastard that took an artillery piece into a game. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, maybe somebody else killed him.
The rapey Czech got him.
He did indeed. That name makes me suspicious. Ooh, slidey.
Looks like you earned yourself a bonus, and we have some data to sift through.
Okay, now I'm in the game.
Good. Now I have more people I can blame for my gameplay. You can be joining as well, Kiag?
Well, we're in 7 right now.
Okay.
When we get Kiag in, we could probably go for spec ops or all sorts of shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll go on it. Just
Smoke grenade
finishing
down.
up the update.
Loader, missile. Target eliminated. No pen.
Mmm, spicy.
Yep.
How long do you think somebody bites the bullet on this one? 20 seconds? 30?
Loader, missile.
Oh yes.
I give him 12 seconds.
Target eliminated.
Cap. Capping may be a good idea. Though I have this feeling that I'm going to die.
Loader, missile. No pen.
It's kind of a weird feeling, you know, but
Loader, missile.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Oh,
even in
yeah.
the fucking caps.
No, getting in the camp circle.
Something dropped on the floor.
Give up their contraband.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Ooh, oh, I just realised the Merkava's engine is in the front and I'm using Ionis. Well, this is a wasted opportunity.
Loader, missile.
Oh,
if
let
you
me
hit
just...
the ammo rack, he'll cook it off.
Nah, it's... His ammo rack's too, what's the word, it's not close
Protected.
enough.
Well,
I bet you,
like the
I bet
arty
you that
died.
goddamn thing has
I
moved.
mean, per one of the books I owned back in the 90s about the Merkava, it's designed to be one of the safest of all tank designs.
Well,
yes.
It's supposed to be the most survivable for the crew.
Yeah. The crew is all they're caring about. They don't, if the tank gets destroyed, just so long as the well-trained crew gets out and survives to get another Merc.
Mission complete, Black Company. The fort is ours.
We won! Yeah!
Yay!
Yeah. I mean, that was the whole reason they put things like the transmission and the engine out front, is because they'd rather that got hit. And the tank also, in case of fires, has a gas system. They wear the gas mask and they don't get killed by the halon gas, and they get out long and fast enough that they survive. The tank cooks off.
So, Lenzabi
So,
and
how are you, Mitchell?
Kia?
Boom. There we go.
How are you?
Kiag, get your butts in here.
I need 2,500 points worth of experience for kills, and I get another platinum crate.
Do I have Kiag? I do have Kiag as a friend, and I didn't delete him or anything, did I?
I don't know.
I think I
Yeah,
did.
looking-
I think it was about a week ago when I thought you might not actually play AW anymore. So.
Oh, you went on a deletion spree.
Well, yeah, I
I
mean,
have been purged.
I had 200 fucking friends, all right.
Yeah.
Things
So-
can
so-
get complicated.
So it's like this, Kiag. Citizen, you have been called in one of the purges.
I'm already friends
Please
with
report-
Kiag. What?
Yeah.
Please
I
report
know.
to the computer.
But please
Computer
report
is
to
your
the
friend.
computer and the disintegration chambers immediately.
You have had your citizenship revoked.
That is correct. You may not live anywhere. Report to the death chambers.
Oh no, I do have Kieg on my friends.
Oh, you do have him in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
He said he was coming out, wasn't he?
So I haven't been purged. My file has just been lost.
Lost in translation.
Government flunky runs up to you, huffing and puffing really fast.
Mm-hmm.
You've not been purged. You do not have to step into the disintegration booth, citizen.
Whoop.
Yay.
It was a mistake.
Damn.
I want to put the EU
You
flag on
will
this.
get an extra 50 grams of chocolate this week.
Oh.
Double
Wow,
plus
that makes
good.
a whole 50 grams.
You can get half a packet of fudge a week. Congratulations. Let me see.
It's currently configuring the game.
Well, I mean,
right?
1984, when they were cutting back on the chocolate ration, and it's like, but you will now be given the more superior 300 grams of chocolate.
No,
each
I don't want one. I want... Who do I want on this? Sabrina?
week. And that's double plus good.
About Weasel. It takes a Weasel, yeah. The Weasel, the Hazel, and Nizel, the Weasel. Do I really want
What?
this up in front?
I did
No,
get
it's
one
even-
more match in earlier today and got the last target award.
I can put flags on this.
Oh, cool.
This is German, right? Holy shit, the flags are almost... Oh no, the flags scale with the size of the tank. I was hoping for a flag that was huge.
No,
Christ almighty, that paint scheme sucks.
that's the German flag, yes.
I'm glad you're able to, No, Spitfire, that's bad of you. Don't say it.
Hey, I'm better off than most of my fellow Americans who've never traveled outside of the
Your fellow
US.
Americans can't even fucking read.
Depends on what state.
They think you're in a democracy.
Let's not get into that.
Oh no, because the US is a republic.
It's a representative democracy. A lot of people don't understand that part.
Yeah, run by the two major parties, Big Tobacco and the gun lobby.
That's it.
Yep.
So, how long do you
Big
think you'll be able
Pharma
to
is
join this,
working to
Kiag?
get rid of the tobacco lobby.
Yeah, but then they're replacing the tobacco with the opioids.
Yeah,
Let's get them hooked.
we can hook them on more things than just nicotine.
I'm encouraging people to try marijuana.
Marriage away. What did
Oh
you
no,
call
they
it?
really don't. No, because every man could just grow that shit in their backyard. They don't like that.
A marijuanian.
Marijuana.
That's a great fucking name. I love
Smoke
it.
To
that
grow
rope.
one whole marijuana
That's right.
citizen.
So, yeah. You can grow that medicine for free.
Yay.
And that's why Big Pharma don't like it and wants it illegal permanently.
And that's why the tobacco companies have stockpiled warehouses of packaging for marijuana cigarettes since the early 80s. Waiting for it to be legalized so they can leap into it and claim
Well, I
over the
mean,
market.
They've got the facility to mass produce any kind of cigarette, and if they replace tobacco with cannabis, that's still money for them.
Oh yeah.
I have the game.
Oh. Well, all talk seems to be going well. I loved yesterday in which I asked Choco to stop talking to me and he just starts again. I'm like, could you stop stalking me, please?
You don't understand. He gets into if you're not ready for a circle jerk, because he hangs on to things. He's like a bulldog. He latches on and that's it. You can't get.
I wish he was a bulldog because then he'd drop off and die quickly. At the very least, he wouldn't be able to give birth.
Not an American bulldog, aka pit bull. That's what he's on, like a pit bull.
I think the pit bull has those problems as well.
Otherwise, if you don't get him on those subjects like in org talks, he's pretty decent to get along with. Just politics, he goes bananas.
Yeah, this is why I don't like him very much. Huh.
Well,
You have to put one person that everyone hates and loves at the same time.
I don't like either of them. It suffers from hip dysplasia, cherry eye, elbow dysplasia, entropin, bone cancer. Jesus fucking Christ. Well, nothing about the size of the head, so congratulations, America. You're possibly one of the only people to have a dog breed that's large and aggressive, well, if you train it, to have a head that doesn't require the use of a C-section or a vagina so large you can play a football game in.
Wow.
Anyway, hi, how are we all today?
Just think, in the future, scientists will be able to make sure that our children are born out of pods.
Black Company.
Ew.
I'm not sure whether that's
Those
a
like
good thing or
trailer
bad.
parks?
Shut down one of them. Closing in on them.
Well, you see, Matt, I had my car born out of a pod.
Secure that bird.
Not one of those fancy hospitals. Hey, Kiak, have you heard about the NHS sandwich scandal?
Oh yeah, how they've been using pre-breakfast sandwiches and it's been causing some serious problems for people.
Yeah.
Why would a sandwich cause a problem?
It's infected with a specific kind of bacteria, I think it is.
In the hospital. Oh, the memes, they only inflate. They get better over time.
Well, you know.
Hey guys, go to a hospital, but whatever you do, don't eat the sandwiches.
Well, don't forget, hospitals are where MRSA
see, right.
developed.
Target down. Target eliminated.
Did I? I'm a racket. Huh.
You killed him somehow.
So, tomorrow we've got the Caribbean Crisis to go, the Black Sea Incursion to go through, and I kind of want those camos.
You mean for the hardcore difficulties?
Yeah, which means get out your tier 10s, people, we're going...
No effect.
Ballistic?
Rudder
Full
missile.
team of Challenger 2s again.
Maniacal?
That would actually be pretty amusing.
I mean, the same thing would happen to last time. We wouldn't be fast enough to actually finish the objective. Nothing to kill us.
Mm-hmm. Kiag, are you still down south?
No, I've moved back to Derby.
So where are you back now?
Eh?
Where are you now?
Derby.
Derby?
Up in the Midlands. East
Oh,
Midlands,
man.
to be specific.
You're now north of me, you fuck.
Well, that happens when I move 200 miles like straight north.
Hostile. Tag.
Wow.
Why am I over here?
For life decisions.
You know, I
Hi
honestly
Max, how are
couldn't
you?
say.
You know, I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
I mean, at first I thought you were going to be doing something you normally don't do, which is go after a secondary. and
How
now
dare
you're
you
going
imply I go for the secondary
I
objective?
saw her
Don't
go
you
after
know who I am?
in the last match.
Belong to the NDAA. Black Company, if you
Oh.
Yes,
May
yes,
not
yes.
want to
Ow.
admit it, but she slipped and did that.
to this area.
This is a terrible fucking idea. Why am I doing? I mean, it's the whole tract with a turret thing. It fucks with you. Sorry, let me just I think this still has an unmanned turret. If it doesn't, I'm gonna. Well, Pop Goes the Weasel
What?
would be a good description for this.
There we go, lit him on fire.
No!
He cooked.
I'm supposed to be this hardcore professional, and I'm just drifting around the map like I have Parkinson's on speed dial. Fans aren't cutting it today. Put in ACN. Yeah, I have a lot of fans.
Good work. You've gone above and beyond, and I'll make sure you're rewarded for it.
I mean, I kind of want to farm those guys over there, but then the reinforcements will come in, and I'll probably kiss my asshole goodbye faster than
Oh
them.
yeah, you're in the swarm corner there.
No, it's more of over there, not here. It's over there. It's like almost NIMBY, but it isn't. I can't believe it's not NIMBY.
Identify
Oh,
target.
Thunderbolt. That went well.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Who would win? Thanos at full power, or a Shaggy on 0.5% of his...
Identify target. Hostile.
Shaggy.
Tag.
Always Shaggy.
Oh, yes. Come here, you fucking M60. You're too old! Everything always amuses me.
Are you kidding me? I used to read Thanos in the comic books before this movie shit started.
Back when they only had print media?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
oh yeah. They
print
didn't.
Media.
They didn't have movies back in your days.
They had movies, but not Marvel movies.
They had movies.
Yeah, see? They had gangsters in them.
Hang on, where did that come? Huh?
Well, we had gangster movies, cowboy.
shit.
Watch out, True.
It's going well.
The
It's
important question is, did they
everything-
have colour in these movies?
yes.
Identified.
No.
No, early anime was mostly black and white anime.
Yeah, they hadn't invented color then.
Yeah.
Like I used to watch.
You lived in black and white as
Gigantor.
well, didn't you?
Identify target.
God.
Hostile. Tag.
Does that mean everybody back then was like colorblind or something? Don't you
No,
dare
we
move,
just
you stupid
appreciated
fucking
color
animal.
more because our TVs were black
Enemy
and white.
reinforcements moving in.
Yeah, when the civil rights movement came in and didn't appreciate color no more.
Chuck, yeah, coming up behind you, man. Let's kill things.
I'm sorry, that was terrible even for me. I should probably put the filter
Whoa,
back
whoa,
on.
Sorry, I thought you put it up on the left side, not alright.
I was coming from your right.
I find about how you...
Spitfires on your left.
Ah, wrong one. There you go. Ding, right one. Ow.
Confused and in pain.
Identify target.
Oh shit. Now, okay, now the reinforcements
Burn.
come up. This is a level of bullshit which I did not want to expect today. Oh, go away, you stupid fucking saber. Go away, go away, go. No.
I experienced the enemy has appeared and dislikes you.
I hate when a green arrow shot does nothing.
The enemy has appeared. Weasel faints. Weasel is dead.
It's like a waste of me bullets.
Rip Weasel.
By the wonders of German engineering, I live again.
Yep.
God damn it. Fucking 10 RCR. That.
Hey, somebody else is dead. I feel better now.
It's that fucking 10 RCR. He's picking on me. But I brought an insurance kit.
Unfortunately, the cat is outside and the dog is downstairs, so there's no animals today. Amy left on Sunday. I'm a real nice person.
I believe they call this a target-rich environment.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You can do this, Kiag. Believe in yourself. Believe! Hey, you know the Challenger at tier 8 has like 825 pen, because...
Wait, there's a tier 8 challenger?
yeah, the Al Hussein. Then again, most of the numbers are basically kind of placeholdery. I mean, so far the only good Leclerc seems to be the tier 7 one, which is basically a French Type 90 that's a little bit worse, but I believe the gun is much better. So it actually has DPM unlike the Type 90, which is kind of like it's like a really old wrestler with a shield and a slow-moving axe, whereas the Leclerc's going to be a slightly younger wrestler, but this time with a stabby knife. So you know you'll be able to actually kill things in a relatively
There,
quick manner.
screw you, RCR.
The tier 9 Leclerc is going to have a ridiculously fast reload. It's like 6 seconds or something, like the XM103, but it doesn't have the ready rack. But its armor's going to be trash, and the tier 10 Leclerc with the defense ability will have the fastest and
Yeah,
highest
burn,
DPM 140 in the
sucker.
game, but will have literal trash for armor. So anyone in their right mind is just going to drive at 40 kilometers all the time and just pump out as many shots as they can. Then again, this is all placeholder value, so...
So what you're saying is like it's like the original heavy tank line for French and World of Tanks, where if you spot someone on their own, you can just out DPM them and kill them. However, if you're seen, you're fucked.
Yeah. Has anyone else in the UK got multiple insect bites, or is it just me?
Surprisingly, I've managed to avoid that.
Huh. That annoys me.
Then again, I do have a dog that tries to eat insects.
I got the Charlie 1 Falcon's attention.
Joy.
I don't know if you do,
Shoot it.
because he's pointing at me.
Alright, he's still aggroing
You
at
can
you.
do it. Believe. Believe.
And dead. For the second time.
You see that wreck in front of you? If he pops up again, just hide behind the rack. There we go. Lovely jubbly. So the new French commander is basically going to be a better version of Alicia.
Uh-huh. An ammo hoarder or the...
Oh no, the ammo hoarder. Nah. Who's gonna fucking take that? No, reload time.
I do. I thought it was useful.
Yeah, it's very useful in some
I'm
vehicles.
talking about, like,
PvE.
I'm talking about the actual game mode, you know, PvP.
Well, since we mostly are dealing with PvE most of the time, we're not dealing. So, since most of my runs at night on Tuesday and Thursday are PvE runs,
I know. I'm just
she works
winding
best
you
with
up.
the hoarder. Because those bots just keep coming and coming, and bullets get wasted.
Do I have a Japanese flag?
Only play PvE. I don't like having to deal with little players.
What if I put the Taiwanese banner on a Japanese tank?
I don't know.
Taiwan
I
and
think Japan supports Taiwan.
China.
Yeah, you really
Not a
want
big
to aggravate them. You put the Japanese flag on the Korean tanks. You put the Greek flags on the Turkish tanks.
You put the Ukrainian flags on the Russian tanks.
Yep.
You put the European flags on the British tanks. You put the German flags on the French tanks, and the
Polish flags on the German tanks.
Polish flags on the German tanks, and you put the German tank, and you put the German flags on the Polish tanks. So this way, everyone is like
Triggered.
triggered, but
Plus,
equally.
we put the German flags on the Israeli tanks.
Mm. Oh, and then if you're going to do that, put Mexican flags on the American tanks. 'Cause
Yeah.
something about Mexicans triggers a whole bunch of folks.
But why?
And you want to trigger the Canadians, you put the American flags on there.
Yes.
Yeah, but
There are no Canadian tanks though in the game.
well,
Yeah, the Leo ones.
well, yeah,
Leo
because the Canadians don't have any fucking original tanks.
Ah,
It's just going to be upgrades
Well-
of Leopards.
well, at least in World O Tanks, I do have the Ram 2 tank, so I actually have a Canadian tank.
I don't think that.
You know
would
what
go
they
very well
need
with
in
the Modern
World of
Warfare.
Tanks? They need the Bob symbol.
No.
Oh
would be a
yeah.
No,
Great
no,
cheer
no, no,
too.
no, no. No. No, Janet, they need the Mexican artillery line. That's what they're missing. You know.
But hey, did you know they have the Australian Sentinel tank in World of Tanks? So they've got the tank with the penis on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
except it's in the British tree.
I remember a Quickie Baby was having a laugh about that one. Actually,
Oh,
met
it
in
is
real
in
life.
here. Oh, this map.
He's so goddamn small. He's like a chibi version of a T-80.
I want to go north as fast as I can, because
Also, I need to install World of Tanks and grab that American Tiger at Tier 7, which is where the King Tiger fucking belongs.
you mean
Same.
the Tiger C, because C stands for captured.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, they actually put it in slightly overpowered.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the armor
actually,
works
it's
for
in tier
once.
7.
It's
Well,
the
that's
only...
the thing. It's a tier 7 that has armor that works. There's like one other tank that does that.
I know. There's only one other German tank in the game that has armor that works, and that's the fucking E75.
Yeah. I mean, the mouse sometimes works.
Sort of.
It's just too slow.
Yeah. I'm still annoyed when they change the engine of the E75 and the E50 from being a rear transmission
You
to
got
a
him on
front
the
one.
side, right?
Yeah.
Even though, you know, judging by
Poof!
the goddamn front sprockets, there's no way an engine can fit in the front
Now he's
anyway.
dead.
Because the front sprockets
Oh.
are outside of the hull!
Hearing.
They changed my beautiful E75. That was like 4 years ago and I'm still fucking pissed off about it.
Yep, hang on a second.
Beep. I believe this has the same damage as the Leopard 2. Then again, this is still the best tier 7 MBT by a long shot. So, you know. Something about having the armor of the Challenger, the gun
My
and
roommates were warning me they are mopping
weapon
the
and
floor.
speed
Sorry.
of the TADU. So, oh. Hi T90, how are
Well.
you? And he bounce. He nounce, he flounce, but most importantly, he bounce. Nice squat. He just chooses to squat. I want an ammo racket. By the way, there's like AI behind us,
Yep, I'm doing that.
which sucks because they should all go away and never come back. These insect bites are Richie!
They usually tend to be.
Go for the Terminator first and go for the fucking Ariete later. I feel like this Ramker is having an exercise in futility.
There, he's immobilized.
No, I think I'm gonna disable the screen shake from autocannon from my guns because it was fun for a while, but now it's annoying. Hang on, let me just. There we go, beautiful. Alright, let's disable this gameplay. Where is it? Camera binding, camera shake. Only when firing a shot. There we go. Oh, leopard.
No, thank you, Germany.
No, bad Germany, bad. Can I have my racket? Someone have my racket. Ow! I should probably use my rebuild kit before I die. That's like a problem with a lot of people, including me, is that you usually overestimate how long you can survive on like a one shot, and then you die, and you're like, oh wow, I just lost out on 3,000 extra hit points.
I think they should give you an option to have it automatically trigger.
Please don't pen me.
For example, 20% hit points trigger it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, slider. I
Come
go
on,
for
Pharaoh.
10.
Let's go. Let's go molest this T90 that's
Yeah, if you wanted to activate it 99, who cares?
disappeared somewhere.
Nice job, Black Company.
Use a single hit point, bump friendly on the high difficulty.
Squat tank. High tank. Also, I believe there should be an option to be able to lock your suspension at some point. Should be pretty fun.
So, lock suspension.
Yeah, lock your Hydromax suspension. Hey, Rose.
Thanks,
For the
I haven't
sprocket.
really experienced
Beep.
hydromax.
Aim for the ammo rack, please. Let's not take forever to kill this guy. Thank you.
Got him.
Target down.
I'm sorry, you're asking me to aim?
You're asking me to aim for your German. If we don't aim, we just ejaculate everywhere and then blames the Jews for it. Wow. My mouth is definitely going places today.
We have some data to sift through.
That went very
Yeah.
Nazi very fast.
Sorry, I was playing Company
There's
of
an enemy
Heroes as
tank
the,
back there still,
as the
Kiak.
Germans earlier, and
Yep.
I was enjoying dropping V1s on people far too much. Hi Terminator, how's it
There
going?
is one.
Then again, I'm playing Europe at War. And
No,
it's like
there he
everything
is.
dies like super goddamn quickly.
T-90's still alive back here.
Ah, you can,
Yeah. 96A down there.
I think you can kill him.
Hostile tank.
Not
Oh,
at
that
the angle I'm at.
Me.
Whole bunch of them down here.
Come on, let me ammo rack. Let me smash.
Got
bounce.
him.
He bounce. Sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of a tank with tier 10 pen bouncing on me.
2A axes.
Target eliminated.
Nope, the 2A5. Hi Poland, how are you? Please don't shoot me. Ow. Beep. Oh fuck, I bounced. No, this is not the way it was supposed to go. Thank you.
In the butt.
In the butt.
Keep your eyes open. They wouldn't give up
That's
their
right.
upper
Gets
back that easily.
proud butch here.
Hostile tank.
Remember,
Ammo
it's not incest if it's in the butt.
target eliminated.
No. In the butt just means no business.
See, that's why it's not incestuous. Besides, incest can be hot in some circumstances. We've all
Well, then you can wind up
we've
with
all
a
been
little
there.
family.
we've all watched those videos and seen that fan fiction. We've all been there.
Or how about that wonderful Targaryen family get-together?
Hey, you too can have a Habsburg jaw.
I heard it was all the rage in 1641.
Reminds me of episode 1,
Mm-hmm.
Which
when the show
series?
wasn't shit.
Base Alpha.
What, Game of Thrones?
Hey, look at these flag physics. Look. Look at them. Look at them. Look at
I do have a single
This
question.
amused me
The
far too
flag
much.
contest that's going on.
What about it?
Is that for a decal or for actual flag?
I have no
Flags,
idea. I
you
haven't
said.
really paid attention.
So it's for actual flags.
It's supposed to be for flags. You get your flag and you get 10,000 gold in the form of flags.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
so you just get the flags.
You get the flag poles.
So you get the flag thing unlocked for you then.
Yeah.
That's why you suggested Claudia get those, get her artwork she had done as a
Yeah, me too. That's what I suggested.
Turn into like the expansion, where there are other people there, but do they have flags?
Are they there? But do you have flags?
That's right. Flags are just saying, "I'm over here. Come get me."
Shoot me! Shoot me! Shoot here!
I mean, you know, having like one flag on the tank can be pretty lore friendly. Just saying.
199, 473 out of 200,000. Oh,
Okay.
please.
Deja
Huh.
break out.
Jade.
We
I'm gonna
got
break
a-
out my bald T80.
Nope, Claudia didn't submit anything.
Oh, too
Well,
bad.
she should. We told her, but she might be a little too shy to do it.
I submitted mine. Took me well in excess of 5 minutes in paint.
I still want to give these goddamn K1A1s out. I've just got lying around.
Yeah, well, you know.
What's that?
Me, I can't get enough pieces fast enough to get a K1A1, and you're sitting on 3 spares.
I mean, like, even if I could just trade them in and give like a giveaway of like 50 boxes to people, that'd be fucking great. I still want that. I've got one part left for a goddamn spore liner. One.
3 days, 4 days left to get it.
I'm not using Victor with this. I need to be using Cortez
Yeah.
or
So, are
Alicia.
we going in, or?
Oh, I was just doing this. So like, with Cortez, I guarantee you have like 25% more DPM. So it's more like I have like 5,200. But I run out of ammo quite quickly, because. I mean, when the French commander drops, Alicia's going to be pretty much dropped from PvP and GOPS, because the French commander is going to have the
Is he gonna
Gonna
be
have
better
the-
at it? PvE.
Well, basically, he's got the hit point boost without having the useless missile, and basically has better characteristics. So, you know.
I still want my Yuri Andropov avatar.
I know, the first premiere in space.
First Russian premiere with a Marilyn Monroe fixation.
Oh yeah, didn't Marilyn Monroe, wasn't she the American nuclear physicist?
Well, she had some sort of advisory meetings with President Kennedy.
Did that involve
Before,
being
you know,
bent over the
it's
table and being
rains
fucked
and
7
adult
ways to
over the
Sunday?
Oh no, she actually died. I don't remember, but maybe did she die after or before Kennedy?
Before. The summer before.
Right.
1962.
Mm-hmm.
Very mysterious.
Very mysterious.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of controversial theories about that.
This is so fucking fucked.
Definitely no CIA.
One of Teddy Kennedy's biggest regrets.
Yeah.
Conspiracy
He was the only
theories,
Kennedy brother that didn't get to tap her.
I regret that as well.
So that's why.
That's it.
Wait, hang on. Am I on the same height level as the Weasel? Is this a thing?
I'm not sure.
That means you're flat.
Whee! Sorry, I got carried away. I'm having too much fun. Unfortunately, the TNU is slightly smaller than I am. Freddie Mercury, that... You know, first of his name, defender of the realm, giver of the AIDS, something like that.
Sure, go something like that, yeah.
Hang on, let me target designate this Armada. Oh yeah.
Wait, the K1 can do that?
Someone's been living under a
I didn't
rock.
know we had an MBT that could target designate.
Yes! This has been out for like 4 months and I've been using this all the time, and only now did you
Yeah, but how many people actually own it?
Me?
I don't own it. It's taking too long to get the
5?
fucking thing.
I didn't know that there was hydrodynamic suspension.
What?
Yeah, but you've
I
been living
didn't
under a
actually
rock.
know that hydrodynamic suspension had been modelled
Ooh,
in.
it can even crouch on the other side. It's automatic as
It's
well.
been here for half a year.
Came on the Object 279, you know, that glorious pancake wagon.
That was the first one, yeah.
Not touch me.
In all rights, though, it still should have been added to the. Oh, there, he actually cooked off his ammo rack. Good,
Beautiful.
yeah.
What should have been added to?
Give him a time, he's searching his hard drive.
What? I'm not searching anything.
Well, you were going to say it should have been added to, and then you said something else.
Oh, the BMDs. That was the very first. That was the first mass produced. The BMDs actually had it.
Literally the most useless
have it.
fucking skill to ever put on a scout. Like,
They have it in Zabi. It's useless.
well,
No, because if you hit the E button, you just mark targets.
yeah, that's why the E button is so much more useful for target designation instead of hydrodynamic suspension. If you're in an AFE, because you know when is going slower a good thing?
Yeah, but their reasoning for it was so that the little bastards could hide after shooting something.
Was it actually do? So it actually like increase concealment even?
Ah! Oh, this is choice. Here we go, into the water.
No! Janet, no!
And survive
Get in the
with 4
deep
hit
end.
points.
Oh, jeebus.
She
Get
can
out of there
drown.
quick.
Are you gonna be a drowned ass?
Nope.
Nope. She got out of there fast. Weasel's amphibious, so
No, it's not.
no. You had 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
IBM. Oh shit.
It's
Didn't it pay me the missile?
amphibious in the
Fucking
sense that a
hell.
tortoise is amphibious.
In the sense it'll take at least 20 seconds for it to start panicking.
And another 20
Hi, Aaron,
for the
how are
first
you?
reaction.
Yeah. Can I kill it through firing at the gun? Oh, I can. Oh, the leopard, the 210 leopard has like Hess shells. Amusingly enough.
Yep.
This is. Hang on, let me target designate this Ramco. There you go. Everybody shoot at it, please. Ow.
No effect.
Backing up, 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 backing up. No. Oh wow, that actually worked. Yes, give me that spotting damage. It's beautiful. No, you're not gonna hit me, Mark. Bitch. Yeah, get. Oh shit.
So Kyle, on the other hand, might spike you.
Could we not give them ideas? I'm okay, Aaron, I guess. How are you? Beep. His turret ring is jammed. Quick, stick a fork in it.
Hang in there, Black Company.
I enjoy sticking
stuck.
forks and things.
Sure, where are you going? There's nothing over there.
Perhaps are going on holiday for my first time having a house and dog sit while I got. That's good. Dog sitting is
Go
fun
speed
as long
racer,
as they as long as the dogs don't fart and shit everywhere. Beep. This actually has side armor for some reason. Ah! Alright, has anyone tried using the X-Bay tank with the engine boost yet? It literally goes into light speed.
Nah, I've not done that.
Yeah, a lot of people use the K1A1, but most of the time it's in PvP where they just fucking use it in sealed club platoons. I mean, I've had some great games in the K1, but it's really friggin' powerful versus other MBTs, so...
Ah.
To be honest, it's... I mean, it's a lot more impressive to do 7,000 damage in an Abrams than it is to do 12,000 damage in a friggin' K1A1. Also, this has view range as well. Ellie's a good doggy. Let's tell that BMD to eat a fat one. Let me target designate that, Mark. Beep. I feel when you've got 700 pen and you still can't pen a fucking mark. Goddamn retard friendly line. Also, whoever wrote the article said that the Magak 7C is a fucking sniper. But, eh?
What?
It's a brawler. It's got the best reload in its own tier. Ooh.
Yeah. And you put Rachel Kramer in it, that super fast reload helps a lot.
Nah. You
What
put
the hell are they smoking?
You put a Cortez or
But
Victor in.
sniper?
The reload is fast
But
enough with Rachel anyway.
Sniper?
Snooper.
Sniper mode. Right. Okay.
Sniper.
I mean, yes, the L68 guns were pretty accurate and all that shit.
It's not
An
an
MBT.
L68 though, is it? Don't know. How long is the 105 caliber anyway? I'm out of ammo.
Not sure, but I mean, it's like the L68 is the American version of the 7.
I believe it's called the M68.
Yeah, M68.
M68, you know.
Yeah.
And again, that doesn't refer to the caliber length of this, it's just a designation.
Oh, there we go.
So...
That was a good assist right there.
I'm just going to target designate this goddamn beat. Can I target designate it? God damn it. I'm going to have to
Damn
fucking
it.
ram this. Get over here, you bitch! Beep.
I
Alright.
think the BMDs could do 1,000 damage a hit.
Would have helped better if you tracked him.
Yeah, oh well. We can all hope for good things.
Yeah. Alrighty.
I'm gonna look at this. 105 5mm L7. Because the Russians copied the L7 and then made it 10mm bigger. Oh, it's an L52, so it's... Well, an L100 will be 10.5 meters long, so it's 5.3 meters long or something. Oh no, barrel length 5.89 meters. Sorry, 4.6 meters. Sorry,
Yeah,
5.6 meters. Jesus fucking Christ me.
Yeah, cleanup mission complete.
It was a good round as well. Until the L7 came along, the Western tanks didn't really have that much of a hope of penetrating T-55s.
Yeah, for a long time our side was using 90mm cannons.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
very
Americans
nice. That
were
platinum
using.
crate gave me 7 days of premium time.
Oh boy, how many do you have now?
Just under 2 years.
Hey, we did that really weird thing of jumping from the 84mm to both the 105 and the 120.
Yeah, the 83mm had a lot of pen, but its shell size was too small and it was actually pretty useless at taking out infantry. So it wasn't really that great of a gun. I mean,
Yeah, but
Just saying,
it was
infantry's
enough.
the
It
boys
was
kind
enough
of-
of a concern that the Russians made the 115.
It was a tank that killed tanks. And
Actually, the reason for the development of the 115 was that the Russians wanted the 100mm to be more effective because, you know, bigger American tanks were coming out, such as the M60s, in which the 100 would have trouble dealing with. And they were like, well, we can't really think of a better AP shell, so let's make a bigger one instead. Years later, a tank that was bigger, more expensive, and then they just developed a new heat round for the 100, which solved everything. So they ended up making like 30,000 T-62s and having nothing to do with them, so they just fucking sold them to everyone like, yeah, here, just have some.
Middle East, have some. Africa, have some. China,
Yeah.
have some.
Syria,
China
have some.
China had to steal theirs.
Yep. They got theirs at the fighting up on that river, I think.
Yeah, because Russia and China were not getting along at the time with the T-62s out. So
It already told Mao to piss off.
You know what, the 4,000 health is actually quite amusing. This is actually
Wow, that
possibly
thing-
the only...
that thing does have it, doesn't it?
Oh man, you should see the tier 8, the tier 9 and the tier 10 mercs. They got like 5,000 hit points. There's a video I put out last week in the Merc 3 in which having that many hit points saved me. And then again, like, one of the only MBT lines in the game that doesn't need Cortez is the Mercs, and it's because of their ready rack. Like, you don't need to do full damage all the time, so instead you can just use...
why did I take 28 damage from an AB round?
he probably hit you in the capote or something. Full steam ahead.
Oh yeah, that game. Wait, that looks like it hit the front
Looks
door.
like Elite is using the blizzard to mask an attack. Drive them back, Black Company.
Oh, I just can't myself looking.
Got to say hi. Thank you. Good luck with the kennels, Aaron.
Oh, okay. Janice got the fastest vehicle. She can go after the.
Secondary.
Fastest.
Yeah.
The power of Len Sabi compels me.
Oh no, did somebody just say Len?
She's faster than T90.
I can load the het rounds. I can ram things. Hang on, give me a sec. I'm gonna aim for that saber. Just beep. Oh shit, there's an Anders. Hang on. That was a beautiful ram Kiak. Oh hey,
But
saber.
now
How's
you're
it
in the
going?
way of shots. You're in the way of shots.
I'll move. Yeah.
Target locked on. Target locked.
Aim for the turret ring. Hey, get missile.
I've got very minimal good spotting here. Oh, here come more. More customers.
That feel when the saber bounces on the turret.
Oh, you're in the circle, Kiag.
Get all three of them. Go ahead, go for the circle.
Okay. I'm gonna start heading over towards where I can get to E9 in case it
Yeah,
hits.
I'm almost there.
Wait, hang on. You two can cap. I'll start heading as well because I'm kind of in a fat, slow tank.
It's the weight of all that tea that's dragging you down.
It's the weight of the world that's dragging me down.
Well done, Black Company.
Please, somebody make a meme of that.
And it's not there.
Of a,
Oh,
of
it's
a challenger just holding the team
binary
up.
this time. Excellent.
But yeah, the Ariadne is on the French line, and the Al Hussein updated Challenger 1 will be on the two, right?
Wolfland.
Ow, the BMD hurt me. Come here, you.
Back in action.
I've played the LSA on a test server, it's good.
Loader, squash. Identify.
Hostile PC.
Pen is
It's
really
slow,
good.
but it finally has a gun that can fire heat.
Ow.
Oh god damn, the DMD2M just hit me for 903 ATGM.
Tell me
I was
about
hit
it.
for 1,000 last game. Or a single ATGM from that.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you know, I still think they might have done a smaller increment increase for the fucking missiles, but it's already too late.
Track's damaged.
Identify.
Hostile. Threat destroyed.
Load squash.
I mean, I'm kind of glad that
What?
the AI rankers are basically useless now. Because all they do
I mean,
is
they're
fire,
firing the HE missiles.
Hostile PC.
which is completely useless. Instead of doing like 600 to 700, they do like 100, and I'm just like, fuck you.
Most of the time, they only do 2-digit damage.
Loader, squash.
If they aim for the turret, they can do, well, the turret roof, they can do a bit more. I'm just sitting here and they're all bouncing on me.
Load squash.
What is this? High angle failed to fuse. I hit it in the... I think I did. You stupid thing. Come here. Come to mommy.
Load squash.
Reloading. There we go, that hit.
Enemy destroyed.
My vehicle is just stuck here.
Tiptoe on
One of our supply train's engines has frozen up. We need you to defend it from enemy
Uh-oh.
attack.
Now we gotta go over this way. We're gonna get attacked by those bastards at like C2, C3.
Someone here plays Combat 7.
My vehicle is stuck.
What was
I
that?
mean,
It-
stuck.
It's
All
Combat
I can
7.
do is traverse my turret.
Loader, squash.
I can't see any vehicle. I'm looking at a target and it's not showing up as...
Oh, by the way, there's like a cap with the AI.
Yeah, there's a cap, and it's gotta get dealt
I
with.
can't get there. I gotta exit the
Let
game.
me just get this.
We got two people who are busy with the reds down there in the wrong place.
Well, I spotted them,
Stop.
Joy. Hang on, let me just,
Track stop, moving out. Loader, squash.
hang on, fuck you.
Track's damaged.
Yeah.
Restarting
Ah.
the game.
I don't think I'm gonna last long.
No, they're capping
Here we
out.
go.
They're capping out. We're gonna lose this.
Fucking dead.
As soon as the
Give
cap
me a sec.
switches, disengage. And
Not
get up.
responding to game center requests.
Ow.
What the hell? Is
By the way, I died.
Rip.
Wow. In that thing you died?
I was getting shot at by tier 9s. From the side. Because, you know.
Lost.
Retasking your elite to
Restarting the game.
I. Oof. Well, at least we didn't lose the daily for the tanks.
Kind
Still
of pissed
that.
off that thing just locked up.
Yeah, that's a weird bug.
It's not
Ooh. Attack me, yes.
not new.
Yeah. I mean, at worst, if you have to kill it, you call a task manager, slay it, and resurrect it, and see if you can fix it.
I mean, it left me in the platoon and everything.
Yeah. But yeah, once it stops responding to your commands, it's you're getting thrown out.
Rip. I agree. I very much agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well.
I wonder.
All right. Still got my ×3 for today, so it's not a total loss.
Can we tank? So versus itself. Now, if only there was a mod in which I could take the ERA off the British tanks so that it actually looked decent to play. And still have them. Wow, that was a very good shot by those BMDs, straight into the driver's port.
Yeah. See, I mean, what was the percentage again of how they bumped up the missile warheads?
I have no idea.
100?
No.
It was a pretty strong buff.
I think it was 25% or something.
Yeah, I think even a 5 to 10% buff would have been decent enough.
I don't think they need to be buffed at all.
No, because that's actually still, you got to remember, it's still a good bump up. I think it was bigger than 25% though. I think it was like 30%.
I assume there's not such buffers. Because there's a lot on the page.
Yeah, there is a lot of stuff written.
Oh,
What?
I see something.
What?
Something that shouldn't be here.
What's that? Oh, Pharaoh with an artillery piece. Uh-oh. Spitfire triggered.
I'm pushing you into the
Wrath of
AI.
Spitfire.
No one's gonna get
to a
kicked
theater
out of
near
the
you.
platoon.
Well, at least the Hydra map artillery will be somewhat useful.
No, he's getting pushed into the AI.
What, you're gonna murder Pharaoh?
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh god.
Wow.
Sorry, Pharaoh.
Why wouldn't I murder Pharaoh?
Nice.
They say not to murder Pharaoh. Why wouldn't we murder Pharaoh?
He's driving a PLZ 89. If he's learned anything, he should be able to like.
Pharaoh, you're on an open mic.
Yeah, somebody's on an open mic because I'm coming across on your
Sorry.
speakers.
When I will support from rain.
Be fine.
Okay.
Janet.
Is it Janet that's on the open mic and speakers?
No, Pharaoh had the open mic.
Can you hear me?
I think he's on push to talk now. Thank you, Pharaoh. Just put yourself on push to talk, alright?
I'm afraid the cartel has gotten their hands on a warehouse full of chemical.
Alright, let me just stand in the middle and bounce everything because I'm in a fucking Charlie, which makes PvE like incredibly easy.
There are also some missile launchers located in the area. It would be good.
Oh no, they pen me, how terrible.
I remember back in the second emergency to get the 1,000 to 1 kill death in a Challenger.
Black Company, the cartel is going to come after that warehouse.
Because Charlie.
That location.
Also, I kind of fell backwards. Hang on. There we go, much better. Because someone killed this warrior to my right.
I tried, the way around didn't do a whole lot of damage to it.
Bye, Anders. Thank you.
Target locked.
Identify target.
Hostile tank.
Identify target.
Hostile tank.
Loader, squash. Identify.
Ah, Aim for the turret top with Hersham. Watch your gamma at.
Load squash. They hit our track.
God damn it! I'm trying to ammo at this guy. Please don't shoot him.
Prepared.
God damn it, people.
Ammo up.
I hate all of you.
Identify target.
Will you two Spitfire?
You better do. I still want that threesome with you and your boyfriend.
That's like, what?
Nothing.
I feel like we've got like missed a month or two there.
I think I definitely heard of something.
Sure.
Hello, Nightcore Naker. How are you? So, I've got body armor just lying around in my house now.
Identify.
What kind of body
Okay.
armor?
I apparently ordered biker armor a few months back, and the order arrived on Monday, and I was like, well, this is bulky and heavy.
Why is it here?
I don't know.
I mean, do you off-road bike?
I don't even have a fucking bike.
Identify. Load squash.
I mean, it looks like the same body armor that people who race their bicycles.
Yeah, it is.
Where?
It's-
The warehouse is across the river and
I
up
don't
the
know.
hill.
I mean, it was. I mean, I actually looked at the email. It was only £15 for it. I was like, oh, that's pretty cheap. So it's
I
not.
was very tempted a couple of minutes ago to get a flak jacket from the army surplus store.
But at the very least, it will actually be quite amusing to cosplay as some edgelord at BronyCon, because I have the gloves and the jeans to go along with that. So.
Oh, speaking of that, I was watching the second season of The Tick on Amazon Prime, and they had a character called Edgelord.
How original.
Very original.
Yep. So,
I mean, if we have a platoon drop night course, sure. I mean, you know, it's always a good idea to join a Discord and everything, because, you know, this is the best Discord server in history.
oh yeah.
All the other Discord servers agree.
That's up for debate.
No, it isn't.
Well, platoons usually use either the Discord to talk or they use TeamSpeak.
Discord kind of cuts out the middleman, really.
Yeah.
Honestly, the platoons are the Discord people, they're wrong.
But I'm never wrong.
Load squash.
You thought you were wrong once, but you were mistaken.
Yes.
No, Spitfire's never wrong because she's the head developer.
I know. I'm the head
Her
developer
word
of
is
AW.
law.
It is.
Load squash.
AGM changes? Why? What AGM changes? I thought you meant working as intended, comrades.
There's the warehouse. Clear out the defenders and
Did
capture
you say
the area.
ATM or ATGM?
Yes.
Yes.
One dispenses money and the other dispenses pain.
Choose.
I disagree. Both dispense money
And pain.
and pain.
Identify target.
Pain mostly when it stops dispensing money.
Yes. Therefore, if you want missiles, you should keep spending money. But yeah.
Introducing the new item, gold missiles.
Why are they shooting? Oh,
Hostile truck marked.
there's a Poland. Go away.
Identify target.
Stop fucking shooting me. This is not. I command you.
Enemy destroyed.
Actually, they're
Boss
bots. They
want
don't
us-
listen.
The boss
How many
wants to show you their
platoon-
love.
Kitro, we're on a 4-man platoon. I mean, I can add you as a friend, sure, but you know, we're kind of full.
Wait, you have a room?
No, no.
No, we're all full.
Yeah. Dueling kills.
We're all full up,
Lieutenant killed me
Daddy.
and I killed a lieutenant. This wasn't white.
You go after that challenger next.
Load squash.
There you go. Yeah, Charlie.
Be down to big bullets.
I mean, when do bullets not decide fights? Ooh,
Target immobilized.
please don't shoot me.
Identify target.
Sights down.
I think I'll play the Charlie next. Come on. Yes. I love the smell of roasting. I mean a fair and balanced gameplay in the morning. Can I actually? Rip. Can't even pen its turret ring with hash. This is a complete unmitigated disaster. Stop penning me! Thank you. Huh. Well, at least we blew the ERA panels off. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Damn it.
Was watching the Russian YouTuber Red Effect. There's an interesting way of pronouncing ERA. It goes Irie.
Nah, it works. Alright, somebody
I'm in the rear.
let me boop this. Let me boop this Terminator. Hello, Mr.
I may have forgotten how to use this kit, and I am on 17 hit points.
60 more hit points than you need, stop complaining.
I'm almost at the other sand battery. Hang on.
No, kill it! Don't let him get there! Block him! Block! Stop him from fulfilling.
I have fulfilled my desires.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I hate all of you.
That's fulfilled his destiny.
His destiny of grabbing all of the sand batteries. Ooh.
Giblet. Giblet.
You bleed.
Ah, yes.
He's doing very well, comrades. Oh, I wanted to take the Challenger next.
Yeah, shooter award for me. You get a lot of those. Take time to aim.
4,800 hit points. Fucking glorious.
Ah, here we go. Beep. This will be fun.
Tier 9?
Yep, and I am
we're going
running
nines?
with the basic armor, so I'm going to get penned by everything. Let's see.
Why is she
ITR 23.
fine.
Because I get bored. Well, you know, after, you know, murdering everything over and over and over again, you start to get bored and start to do challenges.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, we're.
Mm-hmm.
You know, somebody, you know, maybe when somebody drops out, they can join us.
Yeah.
Night Court Phil.
But then again, it's kind of like a first come first served basis.
Yeah. Buddy. Did
As,
Timmy
Timmy.
fall down the well? Or
We both said it at the same time.
No, that's Sophie deciding somebody's outside and I'm aggravated about it.
Ah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
She's aggravated because my granddaughter did not close the front door, and it spoils her sense of system, I guess.
Spatial awareness. Actually, this is more of a hangout thing. I don't really care for PvE that much, Nightcall. This is just a way for everybody to play with me.
Yeah,
Because
this way, you know, you
I,
have 5 persons hanging out in a platoon. That's nice.
I understand
like
that not everybody wants to play PvP, so I run these on Wednesday. If you're looking for PvP, I generally do platoons on Fridays and solo PvP on Saturdays. To show everybody that I don't need a platoon to do well, unlike some streamers. And I'm not calling out anyone here. I'm calling out other streamers who play only in platoons. sorry, who play PvP only in platoons and basically still club people and pad their stats, because that's not fucking okay. If you want to prove how good you are, you need to play on your own and show how
Careful,
you are.
Spitty.
What?
I get the
He
hint.
had one on the flank.
I'm in a fucking challenger, who cares? I've got like more hit points than I know what to do with them. Oh yeah, I've got like... So I've taken like 30% damage and I still have 3,600 hit points.
No supply trucks belong
You still
to
have more hit points than I started off with?
That company,
Yes.
you can destroy their supply trucks. Do not let them expand into this area.
It's fine, Nightcore. I understand that. I mean, for instance, I would actually play World of Tanks if PvE was a thing, because I dislike PvP very much in that game. So I can understand the...
Same.
Yeah, so I actually very much understand the unwillingness to play it. But AW is one of the only games I'm actually good at PvP in, so... That's why I play it.
My friend recently got back into World of Tanks, so I've had to get back into World of Tanks.
Identify target. Hostile tank.
Oh, the maps are beautiful.
They're all corridor
Yeah,
maps.
the maps are really pretty now. The
Yeah.
tanks are quite...
They're pretty
Super
corridors.
detailed.
And that's a
Super
really good
detailed.
thing, because I spend a lot of my games just sitting there looking at other people's tanks.
The only problem I have is though they're still using really cheap sound effects for the engine, so it still sounds like a two-stroke lawnmower.
Lawnmowers. 188 ton.
Walking
Oh fuck, that's a big tank.
Yeah, walking mowers, the old-fashioned walking.
The engines sound awful, the guns sound amazing.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, they improved the guns. The engines just sound like cheap lawnmowers. Oh, I gave War Thunder a try. Never
Oh,
again.
well,
Never again.
Yeah, that game's grinding system is fucking shit.
The
The
grinding
word that is
system.
Reddit, they actually have a PvE mode.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
no,
it's
it's
not.
shit.
It's not
It's
really.
not
a
only
PvE
that.
mode, is
It's
it?
not only that. It's like in the arcade mode. If you're driving your tank and you hit a pebble, your tank will flip from a 1-ounce pebble.
Mhm.
Zabi, we know the physics.
Identify. Hostile tank.
Arcade specifically has
I mean,
massive
I did
flips
stream
because
War
of the
Thunder from time to time, and the last time I streamed it, I quit after an hour because of how bad it was raising my blood pressure. The game is incredibly unrealistic in terms
It's got
of
some really weird and awful
fucking.
things in it as well.
Oh yeah,
Hostile tank.
I
It's
mean-
god awful for new players.
Load squad.
I got so disgusted with the War Thunder, I ripped it out of my computer. I just totally deleted.
what you just like stuffed your hand into the computer and went away with you, War Thunder.
I reached down my computer's throat, grabbed the War Thunder, and ripped it right on out of its belly.
I would recommend against that.
Mhm.
It was detrimental to health. Don't even install War Thunder in the first place.
I mean, War Thunder
Well,
kind of
yeah.
like. I mean,
Identify target.
the game, like, the end game was like fucking T-54s and sabers, and now it's
Identify target.
Leopard tanks
M1A2s
versus leopard tanks versus tigers.
We have this really weird part where the actual top tier stuff was balanced for like a month.
oh
And
yeah.
then left with 5
Target
limit.
down.
God, I remember being, you know, I remember in
Then again, when it first started off, it wasn't any better.
yeah, and then like the ridiculous balance changes they make every month. Like, do you remember when the 50 cals went from being useless to being basic flamethrowers?
I remember thinking, they're still flamethrowers. I remember when they used to be ridiculously OP and remove wings faster than cannon. And then they
Yeah.
put them in cannons, so
We've
they
been
do it now.
reduced.
Yeah.
Truck prepared.
Oh, good thing I can get in.
Yeah, they somewhat...
Oh, we've lost 2 tanks in for the match.
Hostile tank.
They somewhat recently
We may want to back off.
changes to
Pharaoh,
make it
you may want to back off. As in, reverse. The fuck away. Because we've got a goddamn Anders over here that we need to molesticate.
Get that Anders.
RG, can I ram it?
I'm backing off, and he's still focused on me.
That's because you're the easiest one for him to pan.
Identify target. Hostile tank.
This was one of the changes to make it easier to get to top tier, but they also raised what top tier was, so it didn't really make any difference.
I mean, and then, you know, and then they, like, made it easier, but didn't, like, reimburse anyone.
Oh yeah,
which is
That didn't actually annoy me that much, to be fair. We've already had the rules anyway.
I was one of the first people to get a T-54 and to do a lot of things. So that's what really broke it for me, was on when they basically failed to reimburse anyone, and they basically outright told people to fuck off for it. And I was like, no.
If the thing is, it's specifically annoying for people that got things days before the things were announced. Like I got KI 200 days before it was a third of the price.
Lol.
However, I was somewhat clever and waited for it to drop before I actually bought the challenge.
Damn it, they hit my sight.
Enemy reinforcements moving in.
Oh, great. Reinforcements as well? Oh.
Fair, that most of my enjoyment from War Thunder comes from memeing around with things like the Sheridan.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, APS is down.
I mean, here's my problem with War Thunder, is that
No table.
they push out stuff really quickly, and most of the time it's
Site prepared.
broken. Like,
It's very rarely actually balanced. It's broken in one of two ways. It's awful or it's amazing. Like, the best example recently was the top tier things where they added the T8 EU, the Leopard 205, and the base model M1A1.
Black Company.
the
Forget
base
about
model,
those
and
Secure the chopper's crash
that doesn't
site
sound
before we
particularly
get
fun for the
there.
M1A1. I mean, I kind of prefer WoT to War Thunder in the ways that
Sights down.
I'm not going to spend like 20 minutes in WoT trying to get to a position and then being like instantly obliterated.
Somebody
for
want to
it.
kill that T-15? I can't.
I have to
Do
get
it
past
at
this
auto
problem
cannon.
first, and
Site repaired.
it might just be better if we just cap this out, in all honesty. I know.
Identify
Me
target.
asking to cap,
Hostile PC.
but I don't think we're going to be able to kill everything without suffering quite a bit of damage. So
Target destroyed.
there you go. Probably want to load to hash for this one. What kind of well, you still really can't really play with friends, can you? Because the matchmaking still kind of fucking sucks, and
No effect.
high tiers is basically get penetrated
I'm dead,
everywhere
dead.
spam. So
It's just do. You better start smoking.
don't have
Yeah.
any-
If you want to cap, you better start smoking.
We should be relatively fine if we just hide behind the wreckage. Ferry, you
Where's
might want
Bob
to hide.
Marley when you need him?
Get me some of that marijuana, man. So as far as I'm concerned, a lot of tanks and War Thunder is just as bad as each other, and I really don't want AW to go the same way.
Identify.
Well, you better pop smoke.
Don't have any
Get
fucking
reset.
smoke. But I'm
Gotta
Lens.
get
I'm gonna
reset.
challenge you.
Oof.
Even stock the Bradley
You're
has.
being a little too cocky there, because sometimes the robots will get a weak spot on your tough challenger and will cause it just enough damage to reset you. That's
I'd
it.
rather be
That's all you
concerned
gotta worry
about the thing
Two
that
digits
pens
of-
me 90% of the time than the thing that pens me 10% of the time.
Yes, but
Well,
there's
Zab,
always.
do you think she even cares about winning?
Nah.
Look how much damage it I
Just
mean, I'm in
saying.
a stock armor as well. I mean, I bounced 20k damage. You have clan I'm in the staff clan for AW. I'm one of the mods. I mean,
Well, what you're calling, what Nico's referring to as a clan is called a battalion.
oh yeah. If you want a clan, there's this Xbox Live clan called XITFX that you can join.
We are not an Xbox clan battalion. We needed space holders, and that's why we have the X's there. Otherwise, we would have used underscores.
I mean,
Well,
yeah.
really then? What was the
But
name
Claudia
of the
couldn't get-
battalion leader?
Claudia
Oh no,
could
wait,
not.
that was pretty...
Hey, Claudia was not able to get
Underscores to work properly.
underscores to work properly. But no, I did work with that. I did used to be in Xbox's clan battalion, and Now he does like the Xbox. So. He also likes racing games. So. And Spitfire
have
being
that as a desert
part
camera?
of my.com gets the mycom mark.
Well, technically it's my games now, and it's...
Yeah, I know, but it's still mycom.
Nobody can really be fucking bothered to change the name, so... Meh.
Well, it would become my game.
My game.
That's because Xfinity was taken.
That's right. And PC Master Race.
I tell you what, let's go down to tier 8, because I want to play this god-awful thing.
You want to play an
You
8?
You got a room now?
Zawasum. Okay, then
No,
fine.
we don't.
That means I get to play with the bush on my head.
Well, that's one way to phrase it. It's not how I do it, but
I mean, well, look, when you people see the skin of this tank, if Sophie looks at it, y'all will see what I'm talking about.
I don't.
My tank is already camping bush without bush
I
around.
don't particularly want to look at it, to be honest.
Hey, it was a free skin. It was a cheap skin,
Kiag,
so you know.
says you haven't come out of match yet.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it says in match.
Yeah, he dropped out. That's why I asked.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so
PC experienced a momentary lapse
Jeff
of
has
power.
been waiting.
while you're bringing him in, I'm going to grab a soda.
Okay, I'll invite Jeff. But yeah, if you want in on games and stuff, Nightcore, just join a Discord server. I feel like using Rashid on this may be a horrible idea, but oh well. I mean, don't get me wrong.
What hasn't been a horrible idea?
PvE can be pretty useful to level up commanders and stuff. Especially if you're in like tanks with a pretty horrible stock grind, like the Draco and shit. It's better to level that up in PvE, where you'll be facing side armor a lot more than you'll be facing front, like in PvP. So you've got that going for it.
Okay, Kia had a PC crash.
Ooh.
That's why he vanished.
Now I feel like a
Okay,
dick.
well, it gives Jeff a chance.
Whose computer will die next?
No,
It's
please,
computer
let
death
that
roulette. My PC did buy 2 days ago as a Monster for Games. What do you have on yours? I have a 1080 and a Ryzen 1700. Seems to work pretty well. At least for the next couple of years.
To the front left of Spitfire. Here we go. You can see the bush.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, what is that? Did you mount
My
green
tank
vagina
needs a
hair on your
haircut.
tank or something, or is it just you?
My tank needs a haircut.
Did you mount your pubic hair on your tank or something?
I don't know. It's like, one thing I will give it credit for, this skin does come with the drop tanks that I've been waiting to see on these tanks.
I mean, I have a laptop. It's only got a 1050 on, but it can run AW at 60 on medium, so that's what matters to me mostly. The FPS. I mean, hell, when I go to see my fiance in the US in less than a month, I'll be on a 770 when it comes to streaming, and the game will and all the streaming will be on like low graphics. So.
But knowing what I know about the Soviet era, it looks like this tank was caught between trying to camouflage it up or go put it on the dress parade.
I feel like these things should have way more hit points, to be honest.
Well, with the buff of the missiles, they probably should do a buff of points. And again, that means the bots would also get a health point buff.
Ow. God damn, doesn't this thing have APS or something? Yeah, but this is a
Conrad,
Rosamac. This is... Look at the fucking size of this
Hey,
thing.
Conradson.
Hi, Conradson. I mean, seriously, if you think this is bad, you should see the tier 7. It's only got an autocannon at tier 7.
It used to have a good autocannon.
It was medical at best, really.
Especially the Pele.
Back when they did like 70 to 80 damage a shot.
It still wasn't that great. Like it was very much a
You're almost
DPM
there. Helicopters are en route
gun
to
and
support you.
lacked
So it was perfect for PvE.
punch.
It was a good PvE machine, yes.
Direct hit.
See, that's an example of a tank you grind in PvE.
Ow. This is a terrible fucking.
It's always the Ascot.
It's always the Ascot
Or the XP tank.
or the Bradley.
Damn it. Dead twice.
This
Did I hear
early?
Bradley?
Yeah, that early.
Damn.
Warrior, Thunderbolt
Wario.
Lieutenant.
Can't we just call them Warriors instead?
Lots of ATGM hits.
Flying everywhere.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of AP round hits.
Target down.
At least the missiles are good saving grace.
Well, I know what lieutenants are.
Mm-hmm. Fuck is spawning me.
Grenade out.
Spotted.
Oh. A fu-
Oh, Thunderbolt 2 Lieutenant. How nice.
Yeah, that's right. Timmy was firing ATGMs. That's right.
me, you stupid fucking.
Yes. Eliminated. We're hit.
No, I'm gonna get fucking
Bradley.
killed again. Ah! No! This is not what I wanted. Oh, fuck. 7,000 damage. Why don't I play at long range? Because that's boring. I'd rather suck dick for money than play at long range. Actually, no, I'd rather suck dick for free than play at long range. There we go, that's a better one. Side armor. He'll turn around at some point.
Okay. And then Anders.
I think I'll play Bradley next. Sounds like a fantastic idea.
Up behind us. Somehow something got bought to our backside over here. Another Bradley, I think. Yep. Sneaky little bastard.
Mm-hmm.
Go away.
Oh, take care, Nico. Hope it goes well.
Of course, a shot goes into the ground.
Of course.
Why would it go anywhere else?
Oh, look at Challenger.
I was gonna ask why it's so hot in here, then I remembered this is Britain with, you know, no climate control.
Climate control?
Yeah.
Why would you want climate
Our
control?
houses are built to keep the heat in, so when it comes to summer, everybody just roasts alive.
Mm-hmm.
I would think if the houses are insulated to keep heat in, they would also tend to keep heat out.
No.
Yeah, but the heat inside can't get out.
Ah.
So once it gets warm, it stays there. So
And
even
humans
if it's
warm up a building.
even if it's only for a couple of hours in the midday, the heat doesn't dissipate until morning.
Ah.
So, you know, imagine going to sleep like this. And even better is that my bed is that my room is on the sun side, and my window is on the sun side, and my bed is also next to the window.
T90 EMS Lieutenant
Rip.
has been tracked.
Yeah, which means I have the wonderful thing of basically being woken up at 7 AM in the morning, sweating, and almost passing out.
And now I'm tracked.
Is there the option of putting a window shade over the, an outside, like, awning over the window? Or is that against
It's
the
literally
rules?
that hot. It's double glazed as well, so...
No, putting a awning over the window to keep the sun from striking
even
it.
then, like, I got to pull my bills this month. I can't really afford that kind of thing. Just another thing,
Just
guys.
board
Hey,
it up.
paying bills this month if you want to help and shit. Streamlabs description below. Trust me, every single penny helps on that one.
Wow, they just keep coming.
Are you complaining?
I just
be
have to
honest,
like draw them out. I'm just having to draw them out. Charlie's on the hill though.
It'll be fine.
Oh, the Phantom Disliker appeared.
He always appears. Let's not tell him about the whole viewer participation thing.
Yeah.
Yep, there he is.
Thank
that
you
damn
to Max
challenger.
Insanity for following on Twitch. Jesus Christ, Janet, that's a lot of edits.
So, what's everyone's prediction of the update and battle path
Oh,
dropping
we ran
on
out
the
of time. Oh,
feast day?
The update, or what it's going to do to the game, or when it's going to drop?
Update is on the 25th, battle path is on the 27th.
Wow. Reverse bug fix.
Yeah,
And
they're talking about reverse bug fixed at that patch.
This big.
and
Bug reverse.
some kind of event for July.
See if we could put Rashid in again, because I kind of want to level him up. Put in Commander. I feel like a. Well, I don't think the rate of fire increase by 2.5% is going to help. What is probably going to help is going to be the chance of explosion. So let's put in.
That's always good.
Accuracy for autocannons and
I think I will take
probably
something different. I think I will take this.
safety, because the Bradley's got a pretty terrible ammo rack. It's like, yeah, there. Oh, that is not a good ammo rack placement at all. This one very much feels like a death machine sometimes.
I know what I'm gonna take. Time to make money.
I don't really need money.
Yeah, I think I'm good on the money front.
I'm just getting ready because you know they're gonna drop those bigger, heavier Frenchy tanks, and they're gonna cost more than
It's going to
Tier
drop
5
the...
Well, you still need to
Leopard.
grind them. I don't think you had a free XP to just unlock.
Nah, no. Still,
I only have about 250k free XP build up.
yeah, but I'm gonna want to put retros and shit on the tank, so.
Doop, 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 doop. Oh shit, running game. Meh.
Yeah, roll
And
the
again,
thunder.
tier 7 is the best one of them.
Oh, well, it's basically a French Type 90.
Yeah.
Without the hydro.
The Hydra is not really that much of a thing, really. I don't really rate it that highly.
Depends how many times they give you that Alp. They give you that Alps map in Claw.
Depends on how many
It
times
is
they want.
actually useful.
Depends on how many times they what, Jeff.
They give you that Alpine map
Oh, no, I can't remember.
in
Fuck off.
Glops.
No, I actually fuck Glops altogether.
But especially that map.
Waste of time, need to
Did
turn
you
it
do
off.
pop rocks and soda at the same time?
Nope, not gonna do that.
That's almost like doing Mentos and Coca-Cola.
I feel like this version of Cold
That's
Strike
asking for explosive decompression.
should be in. Rock, go away, please. We're going to put this there.
Oh, it's an unusual appearance down the
Very.
road.
Yeah, Terminator.
We can't broadcast anything to civilians with those things up.
God, Bradley missiles are not agile.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Beep.
Jump in.
Their toes, I think they were preferred more for their hitting power than their agility.
You know what would be a fun vehicle for Tier 3?
No.
Davy Crockett.
No.
Oh jeez. No nukes.
Clears out an entire grid square.
What is it with you and suggesting... You know, I don't even want to know at this point. Come on, Amarak, this... No! Why do you know Amarak? What's this bullshit?
Hey!
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 Oh, someone lives.
Computer reboot successful.
Aha.
An intentional reboot.
Oh, I've got to get up at like 7 AM tomorrow.
And it did violently murder my mic.
Got to get a blood test.
I can hardly wait for Microsoft to inflict 1903 on me.
I said hopefully you'll it is easy to get the monitor by.
No effect. That would have been a
There's only one real way to tell if you already have 1903, and that's to open the command prompt and see if it has 10.
What is 1903?
And it's the next version of Windows 10 that they want to foist on us.
Third month in the 2019 update.
Mm-hmm.
Word is they're going to start pushing it on anything that is not 1809.
1809 still left a bad taste though.
Yeah, well, many
With the
things
old
about Windows
deletion
10
of
have left
data.
a bad taste in their mouth.
Well, if they would just stop insisting that we use the new settings panel that is complete garbage and stick to config screen, then Windows 10 would have been a lot better.
Lame.
They decided to go with annual updates instead of, we're gonna push shit out whenever we feel like it and you're fucked. It would have been accepted a lot better.
Windows is updating. Okay. Windows is updating. Okay. Windows. How many updates?
Spitfire pulls cable.
Hey. That's mean.
penetrated.
But true.
They're still running 1709.
Penetrated. They almost hit us.
I did not know it was an update. Okay.
That's what they all say.
Besides, it was for the best.
I honestly thought it was a day for a while.
Ricochet, no effect.
Really, Keo?
They hit us hard. Armor saved us.
1903 just sounds like a day.
Might have been better that I died in that place. I mean, despite the Rosemac's like ridiculously heavier missiles, this is actually kind of preferable. Just because, you know, track.
Jump in. Target eliminated.
I think somebody just regretted going over that.
Enemy destroyed.
Let me target designate this bitch. Yeah, there we go.
No effect.
Oh, so I spawn here. Fuck.
Rip. Run, Jeff,
Oh,
run!
since you're there, you might as well get that secondary.
Oh yeah, you might as well get that secondary before Lenzabi starts to talk to you about
Power
it.
of Lenzabi compels
Tells
you!
you!
No, it needs to pass on.
Huh.
Wow,
He
that
will
was-
never
that was
pass
acting
on if we
just
do
like-
the secondaries. Just let his ghost leave this world.
Secondary.
Can't happen yet. I'm still anchored in this old decrepit husk.
Yeah, until we have a match in which we don't do the secondaries.
Yeah, then he'll just rise out of his grave and just go secondaries. must get the puny amount of XP and credits it gives you.
Not puny.
It's
As they
puny.
say, every little helps.
I don't know why you keep thinking that. It's not a puny amount. It's a good buff up.
Okay, how much is it?
Some odd percent.
10 to 40%, depending upon the map, it seems.
And most of the maps, it's closer to the 40% or so. So I go for them because of that.
No, I don't want to question.
Icing. It's a big chunk of icing on the cake. Okay.
And the buttercream stuff, not that lard-based crap.
Wait, I can bend the turret ring? Huh.
Good
No,
buttercream.
turret rings were panned.
No, with the AP rounds. Didn't know they were that bad. Oh, Jesus fucking... Oh, I'm fucking dead. Rip. I don't like the Anders very much.
Unless you're playing it.
Oh, well, yeah.
That's right. Timmy says get the secondaries.
Yep. Yep. Discord jumping you out.
So should
Wow,
we
what the
really
hell?
be listening to Timmy?
No. Timmy's a fucking liar. Timmy
Oh,
has
that
his
was-
agenda.
Freaking Anders is dumping his magazine into me.
Oh.
See somebody
Got
get
a very
evaporated
funny
by the
story
Anders
from
magazine.
the, Got a very funny story straight from the Belgian Constitutional Court.
Oh no, what's Belgium
Okay.
doing?
It's not what Belgium has done, it is what the gays' rights activists have undone.
Did YouTube really fucking sign me out?
Yeah, it has done that to me a couple of times already.
Yeah, I can't log into YouTube now. Great. This is fucking disaster.
So what's happened?
Can't log into YouTube.
Well, Belgium had since a couple of months a law that allowed people to
No, I'm
change
still
their
seeing-
gender
hold on.
without reassignment surgery.
I am still seeing Spitfire streams, so
Oh, yeah.
it's just
But
Yeah, I've seen it too.
it's like when I have trouble with Twitch and I can't get into the Twitch to stop it.
Yeah, right. So what did Belgium's court do?
So we had this very new law, couple of months old, that
Yeah.
allowed people to change their legal gender without reassignment surgery or therapy.
Okay, without therapy. All right. Well,
So complete and utter freedom.
of what?
Slight problem. You could only choose between male and female.
Okay.
Okay.
So the rights activists thought, oh, this is discrimination against anyone who doesn't want to be one of these two, and went to court.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, I would identify as a dragon, but I am not expecting any surgery
Well, it would
ever
basically
fix
just
that.
be other.
Just other.
Okay. Yeah.
So they went to court with it and said that it was discriminatory and homophobic. So what did the court do? They completely axed the law.
So they sliced their nose off to spite their face.
Well, no,
Pretty much.
certain select idiots did.
I can't even log
Yeah.
into YouTube. Oh fuck me.
You can't log
And
into
can't log
YouTube.
in-
Because we
YouTube.
still
Can't sign in.
and we still don't have a government, so it's probably going to take a couple of months before this.
Oh, it's just going fucking well, isn't it?
Wow.
Oh.
But the stream seems to still be working, so
Yeah, stream's still running. You just can't make modifications or changes.
yeah.
Just YouTube fucking up again.
Just the usual YouTube shit.
Well.
Mm-hmm.
Aha.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. I could put the American flag on this. Oh no, it's the USA flag, not the American flag. What is this?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, ready up, Pharaoh. We can do this. Just enjoy being with your tier 7 in the tier 8 game.
So you got a full team there.
Yeah, I had no idea your PC had broken.
Yeah,
till
that,
like,
just everything died immediately. That's fair enough.
Yeah, we suddenly
sorry.
lost you completely.
But alright, this is a fantastic vehicle to do PvE and don't worry about it. This is definitely not a terrible idea.
No. Nothing could possibly go wrong.
Absolutely none at all.
Especially not if you load the top-down missiles.
Oh, the top down, the fucking
Uh-oh.
RT rounds
Uh-oh.
can fuck off.
Okay, you triggered
Trigger
it.
warning!
Nobody-
Trigger warning!
If I wanted to play as artillery, I'd play in World of Tanks, masturbate with one hand and just click on people with the other.
Did you just assume my ammunition type?
Did you just assume?
Ammunition type fists.
Eating premium HE at other people.
I have a non-binary ammunition.
It
like a
identifies
5%
as.
chance to hit people, but you don't care because you're playing artillery. You don't actually participate to the battle.
So, darn.
I'm old
Yeah,
enough
you
to
slapped
remember
him in
when
the face
binary
with a
ammunition wasn't
155
a thing.
round.
Not even paraplegics play
Only
artillery.
155. You play like tier 6 artillery or something.
Restore them.
Actually, the low tier in artillery is fucking ridiculous. Like 400 damage every 10 seconds.
To be fair,
Against tanks with that amount of hit points.
Yep.
Oh hell, some of the tanks at that tier of less than 400 hit points.
Tier 6, there's Russian artillery with 152 that does like 800 damage.
Identify target. Hostile tank.
Is it that weird Russian thing, the S-51 or something?
Oh, that big piece of artillery
Do you mean
madness?
God's middle finger?
Remember when T-92 got AP rounds?
Actually, the Object 261 was way worse with AP rounds because it was accurate and you could actually play with AP rounds only.
But there's also the Conqueror Orbital Cannon.
Oh, that fucking thing.
You mean the Death Star?
Yeah.
No, that's the FV-183.
Yeah. Let's just put a goddamn mortar trajectory onto the second biggest RT piece in game and call it a day. Yep, this is a fucking fine. What is it?
Just got that
Did
thing
you fucking see that missile? It's
Challenger striked.
sorry. Let me just.
Loader missile.
So my missiles either fly into orbit or they hit dead on.
Ammo racked.
That's weird flex, but okay. Oh yeah.
Target eliminated.
So the best part is, until we actually form a new government and make a new law, it's impossible for anyone to change their gen.
Well, that
Really
sucks.
want that oil. Hold that
Because it was all condensed in that one law.
Fuck. Somebody shoot this Terminator, please!
looks clear. No sign of the enemy.
If you
What
weren't flying
Terminator?
flags, you'd be alright. But when you fly flags, you attract attention.
Identify target.
Oh,
Especially American flags.
they're significantly.
Oh, something behind me.
We took a hit. That was close.
I mean, you know, something,
APS
something.
knocked out a
Oh,
shot.
the last enemy.
Grenade out.
Oh, hang on.
Again?
We took a hit. They
Yeah.
almost hit us.
Well, you know,
Guys, it'd be great if you could, kill the AI.
working on it.
What AI?
There's something on the hill.
The
Oh,
BMP.
yeah.
That's a BMP. He slapped me for 300 with HE.
And a Bradley. And a buddy.
God damn it, I can't even aim properly today. We're probably gonna go to that stupid cap at the top, which I'll have to
E9.
sacrifice myself for.
I'm already en
Good
route.
job, Black Company.
E9.
Visuals back on
Roll,
top.
people,
Looks
roll.
like the enemy is pulling back.
Brake
Get
like
those
the wind.
engine overrides working.
We need you over at the eastern derrick.
This time I wish they had an E button on this T-72B3. And this is the version without the panoramic viewer. Or ERA.
Yeah, VRA.
Not. Oh, you bastard! You respawned another fucking bot up there. Cock knocking son of a bitch.
That's a new one. Hang on, let me.
I mean, it's like he's gonna shoot us in the ass. Well, I'm gonna kill him. Like fucking pain in the ass. He's got a friend again.
Terminator up there.
You spent all that time killing these guys, and they're back.
Oh.
I will be dumping missiles.
I'm
in
having
pretty
trouble
shortly.
up here.
Missile away. Come on. There you go. Should be a one-shot for you.
Yeah, take care of that E9 section there. Those guys are capping like
Nah,
that.
that T-90MS is more of a threat.
Ground destroyed.
Stupid lieutenant.
Dead.
Oh. Huh.
VT4 is kind of squeaky.
Well, yeah, you can't do much when you get 4 people
Well,
firing at you at once.
let's hope these top-downs work.
All they got to do is enough damage to reset them. That's all. Nope, it ain't working. You ain't getting it right.
No,
The enemy is
nothing.
changing tactics.
You should practice with those so you know how to make them work for you.
Retasking your relief to
Or they
destroy
just
the
don't work on unspotted targets.
They do work on spotted targets, they just weren't where I thought they were.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I got pretty good with the NM142 missile top down when they're hiding
I
behind
know
stuff.
how to use them, you just kind of have to figure out where they are, and they had moved from their unspotted location.
It also didn't help that I got flanked by 2 Bradleys.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. They threw those
Time for a
bastards on
rematch.
the hill. Yeah. It's also like the AI is programmed to play a little dirtier on hardcore mode to mess you up. By the way, the VT4, yeah, that's on the light side of tanks. It's almost a light tank, even though it's an MBT, but it's a typical Chinese MBT.
Are you sure?
And I bought 350 of them.
I mean,
You sure about that? The lower plate is 600mm thick.
the frontal armor is good on the VT4. Sides and rear
That's it.
might as well be packing a cornet.
I wouldn't say so. The side armor is actually pretty decent.
Yeah, but I find that the
pretty-
bots can generally get through the side and rear
Pretty
armor.
decent side scraping.
Well, no, they just get to the front drive wheel.
And then again, when does side armor actually become thick on MBTs?
Challenger.
Yeah, what's that, Pharaoh?
Guys, I have to go.
Okay.
Oh, you have to go?
Yeah,
All right,
Okay,
take care,
well,
man.
thanks for playing.
goodbye.
Okay, take care.
See you.
Hi, Kiak, how are you?
And hopefully Kiog's computer will stay connected.
If not, we'll just have to tell him thank you for the, thanks for the feedback. Christ, what is this? Ah, that'll work. Do I have the China flag?
Yes, you're right.
China.
How to use this.
What is it?
Definitely a British tank.
I mean, as soon as you see the name Vickers, that's British.
100% British. Definitely not half a different country's tank.
Definitely not.
Definitely no
Well, I
rhyme
mean,
at all
it
here.
does, yeah. I mean, no, that's the chassis looks like Krauss Maffei.
It's a leopard
Rheinmetall
on.
just makes the 120.
It's a universal turret on a leopard, isn't it? Or is it a leopard turret on? No, it's a
It's a universal.
No, it's like a
turret.
Challenger
universal
style
turret on a
turret.
leopard.
It's one of those leopard with, I believe, the blonde replaced for something else, as far as I know.
So basically, it has the worst of both worlds.
I'm still waiting to see if they'll modify the Challengers to start packing that turret for the smoothbore gun that they're going to adopt.
Yeah, still be a crap tank.
Well, it looks really nice, and the troops want it. However, it costs money, and therefore it's probably not going to happen.
Historically, we don't spend money on our military until it's too late. By the way, there's a ditch to the right
Points
of
that
us.
Belgium never spends money on the military.
Well, Belgium. Well, you guys don't really need that anymore. You're kind of shielded by the Germans, the French, and the Brits to do everything for you, so you can just stay safe.
Yeah, no, just divide up our country between the three of you anyway.
You ready? Black Company, new objective. There might be crucial intel.
What's the point of having a sovereign state when you can, when you're pretty much reliant on other people to defend you?
Everybody in Europe.
By the way, Jeff, I was watching the World
By the
War
way,
II channel with
can we
Night
kill
Owl.
this fucking Armada? The T-14, not the
Which
T-14.
one? Alright.
So, anyway,
T-15.
watching the World War II channel with Indy, and the funny part is, he made a
Tracked him.
similar Brexit joke that you did. Because he was covering the Dunkirk.
Okay, I'm gonna get fucking butt-fucked by this Armada.
It might be nice to shoot this Merkava in the ass.
I'm trying.
Why are you people over there and not
we
here?
go. Okay, if you tag them now.
Because
great.
that way you're shielded. Because this way you're shielded from the bots most of the time.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, but all you're doing is going after one measly secondary objective instead of actually fighting the AI and letting everybody get butt-fucked because you want to
No,
get some
we were
measly
fighting
hits
these
incredibly
two
hard.
AI that spawn
distraction.
there.
Yeah.
They come at you from that section. They were coming to kill us from that section. It also means we're not all trapped inside the spawn point. I'm trying to say that.
We're not in the spawn point, we're in the safest location in the damn map to fight the AI.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you don't get out of the spawn point right away,
We're
you'll
not in
also
the
get
spawn point.
flooded.
Nobody went after that one? Oh well.
Kind of missing the whole missile sphere. T-15 is going to start missiling me. That's most of my points at this point.
All right, come on, get up on that hill where you can shoot your guys. Come on.
Poland ball.
Turret ring the Armada.
Glorious.
Whoop whoop. NR. Failed defuse.
There we go.
I'm feeling particularly Russian. I do not have a good impression to engage it.
This same.
Turrets up. Automotor's back up.
Can I take this Poland ball? I don't want to. Beep.
Target destroyed.
Yes.
Target down.
Ow. There's an RCR.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Yeah, there's an RCR and an XM1A3.
Hostile PC.
Whoop, there's a lieutenant up there.
Yeah.
I should probably take the loader skill after this. Oh, it does. Oh, it's not a loader. I can't take the loader skill.
No effect. No bend.
Damn it.
Reloading. Target
Hi
eliminated.
Spitfire, I'm good, enjoying the explosions. That's good, Alicia. I'm glad you are. Alyssa? I don't know. Anyway, whoever comes up this way, be warned, there's an RCR and an XM1A3.
Yeah, I heard you
Right there.
complaining about them, so.
both of them right there. They both keep hitting the side of my turret as I turn to engage other things.
They're not shooting
Adventure.
just yet.
Nothing
Oh
gained.
boy, these are bugged.
Come on.
Turret's clear. Autoloader's back up.
Can't see him yet.
There.
There we go.
Reloading.
So it seems to be extremely difficult for them, though, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
No effect. Target down.
Bitch. Whatever it is, stupid ass frame.
Well, I'm being outspotted by Chinese main battle tanks.
There we go. Got his attention. He did.
I will grab the second dose.
I need to
Yeah,
look
the
at this
mini
thing.
map's not showing them being canceled
bugged.
out. But, yeah, it don't matter as long as you saw the circle disappear.
I
It's
think
good.
our analysts
It didn't.
can
It's
do
bugged.
something with that.
I'll go back up. All right, maybe it isn't bugged. I
will
was
go
in there
grab
and
it,
nothing
because,
happened.
Yeah, I have to wait for some time.
Oh,
I
okay.
will go and
There
grab it
it
because I'm on low
goes.
health and I don't have a repair kit anymore.
You have more hit points than I do. We'll be fine.
That's weird. I thought I got rid of the one here, but it's still showing up there.
Yeah.
Not
It
anymore.
takes longer.
Oh, of course, they all have reflexes.
Where's have reflexes?
No, I popped smoke and I got spotted the last split second of crossing the opening in the containers, and they shot me 6 times.
Whoa.
I think it's over there. Come on.
Looks like you earned yourself a bonus, and we have some data to sift through.
Holy cow.
I'll get the Armada next, don't worry about it. Fuck.
Those Armadas
One
are
more
pain
hit.
incarnate.
What armada?
Shit. Slap this, Yes.
Man.
Oh man.
Enemy destroyed. Awesome. Thanks.
Shit, for the bot. Nope.
No effect.
Come on. Get me an angle. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Okay, I'm a one shot now.
Of course, Terminator in the end.
No
Yeah,
effect.
yeah. Backing up. Backing up. Backing the fuck up. Come on. Back up, you stupid China wagon. Ugh,
Target
there we
eliminated.
go.
Took your engine, you bitch. Gotcha. XM183.
Yeah.
Poof!
Oof.
Blew him up through the engine decks.
No, no, no. Drop that Thunderbot. Is he still... Okay, he isn't. Can slap a heat shell into him then.
No effect.
Fuck's sake. Ah!
Wait, I should have.
Should be able to side scrape with this, I think. There we go. It's just the mark. Come here, you stupid.
Oh, you immobilized him.
What? Come on.
And here I was charging.
But Treadlands, I'll be on the case.
Gotta say, I'm surprised I survived that.
No, because then I'll be doing secondary objectives instead of solving the case.
Keep your eyes open. They
No,
want
I
you
solved
to
it.
contraband.
Yeah, by getting the secondaries.
That's right. First, I got rid of the secondaries and got the clues from there.
No,
and
I kind of like this thing's camo paint. Hey, everybody, come up over here and form into a line. Not like a line, but like a rough line. There you go.
Oh, you got yourself one of those paint jobs.
I like it. There you go.
You gotta live
And
with
parked.
it. And I happen to like putting all my Russian tanks in the.
And Kiak smokes up at the worst fucking time. Fuck you, Kiak.
Complete, Black. Complete.
God damn it, Kiak. It's always his fault.
Perfect timing, like always.
At least I can log into Google, I just can't log into YouTube.
Weird.
Wait an hour or two, it should fix itself. Eventually.
Eventually.
You think?
Eventually.
There is an issue signing into YouTube. Please log in here for any troubleshooting. Basically nothing.
Have you seen the leaked source code for Windows troubleshooting?
They have source code?
It's in shit posting.
It was in the lower plate.
Going there now. It smelled amazing, but I felt so sad. Oh no, that's factory.
Oh. I watched the survival pack from the Korean War era, and it's like most of it got kind of bad.
I can imagine.
Well, I mean, it was in a tin, but unfortunately, even in the tin, sometimes the emergency rations can go sour over decades. The charms, some of the candy was good, and some of the stuff was okay.
I don't think any modern war has lasted longer than 6 years.
But
War on terror? War on drugs?
Yeah,
it had two.
yeah, but those haven't
it had
really
two
been
packs
wars,
of
have they?
cigarettes.
War on terrible drugs?
Yay.
Pretty much.
What was really funny though is it had 2 packs of cigarettes in it instead of 1.
Gotta close my
Ooh,
window
fantastic.
before everything flies in.
Well, granted they were 4 packs, but you know, 4 cigarettes per pack, but still. Benson and Hedges and Camel. And he got the smoke. Benson and
Ow.
Hedges.
Everything else today.
Oh, ratings.
This one seems to be going mostly okay.
Oh crap.
We're in the rat maze.
Oh fuck. I guess
Jen
it's
and me
unanimous.
have the
We'll be
exact same
fine.
reaction.
I've got 3 125s. We can alpha burst anything that comes near us.
You mean 4?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, Brute does have a 125 on it. And of course, the VBR can pop 4 missiles at something.
And
So.
it's got the Pele rounds.
So,
Because it needs ammunition named after a player more than anything else.
oh,
We'll be fine. Just don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything I wouldn't
Okay.
do.
So we are going to do stupid things.
yeehaw!
Hey, everything I do works. It's fine.
Charging.
Let's see what we got for a map though.
Hey, diddle diddle, straight up the middle.
Company, it's imperative that we keep this
Oh,
mine
look at
open
that.
for full
First
production.
mine shaft is
I
right
think
there.
we just go 1,
Facility to
2.
disrupt this operation. Find the mine shafts that are
Easy
about to
peasy.
start operations and destroy them. It
I will
won't be
follow
long
you.
until Lang Chung is alerted to your presence,
Don't
and
forget
reinforcements
4.
will be on their way. We have also located several areas where some rare earth samples have been collected. Bring them to us for further analysis. You're coming up on the first mine. Expect each entrance to have a small garrison station nearby to protect it.
Kiag, I wouldn't recommend going that far ahead.
I'm sure everything will be fine.
Then you wind up ass deep in alligators.
If someone can shoot that unmanned turret of the Challenger, we can Amarike it. Yes, look at that. It's beautiful.
Reloading!
Please don't pen me.
Okay, I can say I wasn't expecting the challengers to just go straight through the front.
You're in a T90. Your lower plate is like 200 thick.
He was physically point blank.
Not
He hit the
thick.
lower plate half the
And
time.
the turret ring is like weak as well. Your turret ring can be penned by What are you doing up there?
And if you're like Lenzai with the arriving AT-72B3, then you can also be penned on the turret cheeks between the ERA block.
That's weird.
If you can destroy 3 more mine shafts,
Be
we can
fine.
prevent
Don't worry about
them
it.
from going into operation.
What's weird?
Why though?
Well,
Mine,
at C3, there's one of the mine shafts. I think. No. That's
No.
one of the secondaries back there.
One that we're not going to do.
No. Why would we? Okay, this map has like tight time constraints. We can't be wasting our time doing secondaries.
Should have come on a weasel.
No.
Should have come in and take the hand on.
And this time not get pushed off a cliff.
Back up, Janet. You are
Backing up,
squishy.
backing up. Backing up far, far away.
Reloading.
Lit him on fire.
Ammo up.
Well, going to see if I can flank.
So then, what do the T90s actually do well then?
DPM.
Hustle. Pace.
You have the second biggest stick in the tier.
Wait, the second?
The Type 96B has the biggest stick in the tier.
So the 96B had a 125.
The Type 96B has the highest alpha damage and penetration in its tier. The T98s have the second.
Ah.
I see.
The VT4 has more DPM, but the T98 has a higher punch and a higher pen. The Type 99 is kind of a mix of both.
Target eliminated.
Got
Okay.
That's 2 mine shafts. Move quickly, Black Company. The enemy is calling for reinforcements.
Yes, ma'am.
Although the T98 has the
Don't you have a
higher...
hospital to whine about, lady?
Yeah, don't you have some fucking civilians to whine about, you bitch?
There are last civilians
Oh,
in the city.
fuck
We
me.
must save them.
Why would anybody shoot up a hospital?
Why would anyone shoot up a hospital? Get it, Black Company!
Not like we're all psychopaths or anything.
Get it
There's
right.
literally guys in tanks that you pay to shoot people.
Mhm.
We don't
Just
even
tell
have
us
to
who to
listen
shoot.
to Geneva, so fuck you.
I just do this for the danger pay.
Ah, we're not an army, it's not a war, therefore the convention does not apply.
What Javina convention? Have you played
Remember that one time we firebombed Tokyo and killed more people than 2 atomic bombs combined?
Yeah.
No,
Thank
no.
God they
Jeff,
dropped
Jeff,
those A-bombs because
Jeff,
it saved us from
Jeff,
that bad
Jeff.
press.
Let them continue to think that it was the A-bombs that made Japan surrender, and definitely not the Russians invading. Their cities being fucking flattened daily by bombers, the torpedo blockade, or the mass starvation.
Well,
What
actually,
happened?
the only indication I've seen of it was that the Russians were only wanting like Sakhalin Island, and that was it.
No, the Russians were swallowing up all of the Japanese territory in Manchuria,
Yeah, they gave it all to China.
and then they gave it all to
The
China.
Russians were very, very
And then China became a dick.
constantly losing wars to Japan, so they decided to win one this time.
Yeah, I mean, one, the Russians are swallowing up any territory Japan had to trade, and two, the Russians
But
being
their
against
naval,
them. It doesn't matter about the navy if all of Japan's overseas territories are gone, because then they don't have any territory to trade in any deals.
yes, but the Japanese
And what
were actually
navy? It's all
also
been sunk.
the Russian naval assets weren't sufficient enough to do more than invade Sakhalin. That's what I'm getting at. They couldn't invade the main Japanese island.
But they could
Yeah,
swallow
that's
up
what the
all
USA
of their
was for.
territory.
Combined with 5 million troops.
Mm-hmm.
And Russia being against Japan means that Japan doesn't have anyone to act as a counterweight to the US in negotiations.
Because the Soviets would probably just probably provide ground troops to land with US landing.
Huh.
so they can get some more victory points.
Hey, Kiag, look at the camo on that Charlie. It's pretty nice, isn't it?
I'll play with the smoke for this so I can actually see it.
Okay, let's not shoot it. Ow.
Oh, let's shoot it? Okay.
No, let's not shoot it.
Enemy destroyed.
Hang on, I'll grab a screenshot.
Hostile tank.
I'm gonna go really fucking badly. Fuck, where's the print screen button again? No!
Don't know what type
Ow.
of keyboard you have.
God damn it. I have to admit,
Just
that's the
don't
most
leave me.
pathetic fucking death I've ever had in my life.
Like,
As if I was like, just like a journalist that goes off to get a picture and gets shot.
fuck me, fuck me.
I love
fuck
how we've
me,
all
fuck
just
me, fuck me.
forgotten about. Oh wait, we can escape. I was about to say, what were you? Oh fuck, BMD.
Oh, yeah, I'm leaving.
Hey BMD. It's hilarious when you hit light AFEs in an MBT going at full speed and they just fucking crumple.
Can someone kill that Terminator?
No,
Came
Or Ramcat?
no.
Also, no.
Oh, it's fucked off.
Come on, Lens, we got some light tanks to kill.
But the secondaries.
No.
Never.
Well, yes, but actually no.
Smoke out. Move. Target destroyed.
Well, no, but actually, yes.
They're actually
Well,
this
no.
kind of dull green camo. It's kind of like the Chally camo we have in real life, but like without the stripes. It was pretty
The,
cool
the
looking.
olive green.
Yeah, the olive green. Hilarious, I'm sure, Jeff.
Well, yeah,
Well, I could just try.
Unfortunately, I'm an MBT and you're a light tank, so
yeah. So this this dark green.
Not
is
today.
the Russians' dark olive.
God damn it, I need a bigger engine.
What are you two doing?
You're not pushing me off today.
We're having tank sex. Now close your eyes.
Damn it.
Damn it, Janet.
Well, we made the mission. We're out of here.
Let's go Power Rangers.
Yarb.
Yarg indeed.
Just combine all 5 tanks to get a
Megazord.
giant fuck off mech.
A Megazord tank, yeah.
No, just get an
They just-
Imperial Knight out of it.
They just all merge together to become a P1000 rat.
Yeah.
The ultimate boss.
Now this has
Right.
the biggest stick. Fucking glorious. 880 damage, 800 pen. Absolutely beautiful. It's a pity it has, you know, no fucking armor, so if somebody could take something with armor, that would be very much appreciated, as it can pen itself with heat rounds.
Does it have armor? Yes.
I'm not even in the platoon screen, but if it's an arty or a light tank, I'm gonna hit you with something.
Wait. Are the I see the thermobaric HE games are no longer amazing memes anymore.
Yeah, they're no longer viable, so just forget they ever existed.
Oh, but I love.
I know, I love them too, and there's some amazing videos on my channel that you should definitely go watch with me Amarakin of literally one-hit crew killing people in PvP. It's fucking hilarious.
I was more about how they were basically guided Hesh rounds.
Yes. Anyway, BRB, go P.
Operation Anvil.
Of course it gives me this map.
Anvil? Just gotta be more careful, Mr. Weaselhot.
I just got a weasel.
Weasel is as Weasel does.
I remember the good old days with driving the Weasel around in clubs, just annoying people.
So, Jeff, have you just
Yes.
upgraded from the Weasel horn?
Can you repeat that?
Have you like just upgraded from the Weasel worm?
No, it was actually a straight upgrade from the Weasel freezing.
That's a pretty damn big jump.
Yeah, no. It's a total refit package. Better engine, better ATGMs.
And the next
Not minus
upgrade is the
50.
Weasel Pop.
300mm of composite armor.
So civilian shipping can resume.
Yes, Kiad,
C6
this
truck
paint job
engine.
may be in bad taste.
Clearing out those missiles will allow special
Oh,
forces
what
to land
paint
on those
job?
ships and retake them. Good luck,
I'm
Black
using the
Company.
Wasteland paint job over the Ruby Red.
Now just hold the port area.
Oh shit, we're in game.
I thought you were
Oh,
using the Tiananmen Square paint job over Chinese
Oh,
tank.
I'm back.
It,
Chinese tank.
it reminds me of the Armor 3 Leopard 2.
Find cover and fight your way out.
Didn't Armor 3 have the problem of like vehicles randomly flipping?
Armor
Yeah.
3 will always have that problem. I think my favourite one was when we had a challenger get stuck on something, so we flipped it with a ladder.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Tommy sent it into
Oh.
orbit with Ace going to Octavia.
Lol.
Saw a funny gift earlier today. Somebody set
Ooh,
up their
Zabi
Lada.
gift.
They set their car up, the Lada, with
Mm-hmm.
red oscillating
Oh, I can punch through its
LEDs
turret.
on the front of their car, like it was the Night 2000.
I was saying, did they have an RGB ladder?
The most glorious of ladders.
The PC Master Race Lada.
It increases its clock speed.
Remember to stick V8 sticker on your car.
Even if it's just a Citroen Goat.
Mm-hmm. The ultimate Slavness. Please don't shoot me for it. Oh yeah, this basically has the tier 10 99 140's 8p shells. So 800 pen, 700 max 770
I
damage.
like these auto cannons though.
They are very pew-pew like. Kiag, which company of heroes do you play?
Sam's out there and we can't
Both.
send special forces
Do you
in
play
until
Europe
they're
at war?
all cleared.
Is that a mod for Code 1?
Yes.
I
Basically,
always think
it
was
gives you
because-
multiple skill trees, even more units, and everything dies really fucking quickly. It's actually kind of hilarious to play. Massing artillery is just ridiculous. Like,
To be fair, I do that anyway.
no, I mean like super ridiculous.
I tend to play Code 2 more often because I have a friend that actually mods it. And in one of his mods, he made the Calliope actually fire all of his rockets. And I built 20 of them.
It sounds like just enough Dakar.
Mm-hmm.
Approximately 400 rockets landing on their base.
Target destroyed.
Who needs balance when you have rocket artillery?
In Europe at war, you can call in reinforcements. Like the Americans, you can get like 6 fucking Germans as reinforcements, and they're all easy 8s. And they all come with the highest veterancy, so you can just fucking retard into somebody.
Threat destroyed.
Although Company of Heroes did have the weirdest iteration of the Hellcat I've ever seen. Compared to the Wolverine, it had better frontal armor.
Retaking the cargo ships. Well
Oh, Lenzabi, that thing looks like it came straight
Yeah,
from
it
Tiananmen
was-
Square.
It was really weird.
Freshly from driving over the civilians.
Painted with the tears of students.
Target destroyed.
Well,
Wait,
and
what is
their
in
blood.
Zabi playing? What iteration of hell is in Zabi playing?
Penetrated.
Is playing a Type 99 with the, I think it is,
Reloading.
it is
base
the
is Ruby Red.
previous.
Oh, fuck me.
It pretty
and
much
the
looks
battle-
like it
and the
drove
previous
over
battle
some.
path.
Does he drive so nicely?
It's like you drove over a lot of students that suddenly disappeared from the register.
Oh, what? Students? Those students never existed.
just
What
never
are you
there.
talking
Never
about?
enrolled. Never enrolled.
They never even came here. What students?
They didn't even live. And no, we're totally not harvesting their organs.
That would be immoral.
That would be
That's
something
success.
China would never do.
No,
Oh.
never. We also don't
the
mass
fuck?
execute
Kiak.
journalists and put them
Kiak.
and burn their corpses.
Oh,
No, that's
Jeff?
Saudi Arabia.
There is one
Don't
funny
you dare
sex
fucking
story
shoot me.
from
No,
Beijing,
no, 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 no,
by
no,
the
no, no,
way.
no.
One from column A,
Ow.
one from column B.
Well, no, Saudi Arabia just cuts them in pieces in someone else's embassy.
Yeah. It's more efficient to buy the embassy building.
Well, it turns out there's this case where a restaurant owner was making these really popular dumplings.
Sweeney Todd?
It was a Sweeney Todd style case because what happened is then the police captain of the region of that part of the city was very much a big fan of these things, so he ate lots of them.
Yeah.
Now, turns out that the dude's cousin owned a funeral parlor and had a
Cool.
special
Eating
wait.
Raoul.
And you know how when they bury you, you're laid on your back in the repose.
They kind of hollow you out. There's all that good stuff that goes to waste.
Well, what he was doing was scooping the butt cheek meat out. You know, like the hammy goodness.
I don't know why.
And he was
you
mixed-
get all
so
that
what happened
thigh
is-
and calf meat. That's pretty easy to slice off. Wearing those
Well,
pants, you can't tell.
He was using his own meat grinder to grind it up with the normal pork and beef.
Okay. What the fuck is Lanzabi's? Oh, fucking get thunderbolted. I want to see this stupid fucking paint.
Alright, don't kill the Thunderbolt.
I'm
What
right behind.
in the
I'm right there.
name of Jesus is that? He didn't die on a
He's
cross
doing blood.
for you to put your tank in that stupid fucking camo.
Well, he didn't die on the cross for us to put crosses everywhere.
Yeah. Well, I've always
Like,
wondered
that's
why
probably the
that.
last thing he wants to see when
Yeah.
he comes.
I think there was a Saturday morning cartoon or
So,
breakfast cereal cartoon about something like that, or
so anyway, that's what I've done to white Chinese steaks. So every time you see white Chinese steaks, you'll be seeing it looking like that. Deal with it.
So you're certain it's not student blood?
Yes.
I deny nothing.
Lanzabi's student mower.
Although Janet's got her VBR painted in the ruby red with the drought path camo, and that's very red. That's very bloody looking.
yeah.
I guess I'll take out my VT4.
Please let this have a stupid small liner. No,
Can
it's
we all
just a
go
maintenance
one
kit.
tank?
Fuck's sake.
MBTs are the only thing that allow us to go pure all out on.
Hey, Hellfire.
Everyone
Hi
VT4.
Hellfire, how are you?
I am. Yeah,
So,
Hey, Hellfire.
Yeah, VT4. Well, right.
I am an MBT, yes.
maybe.
Depends who you're asking.
Now, the VT4 is classed as the MBT for sale, and the Pakistanis are buying it as the Al-Khali 2. But they do have the VT5, which is actually a light tank with a 105
So,
cannon.
just as a
The
reminder,
Pakistanis
guys,
aren't the only ones
this,
buying them.
this stream and me are supported on all of you if you'd like to see more content from me and everything, including reviews, gameplay videos, and streams. Consider liking and subscribing on both YouTube and Twitch, as this boosts my egos to levels Fiora the Tank Girl wouldn't even be able to imagine. Apart from
Don't
that, if
forget
you'd
to
like
give
to help
money.
support, and don't forget to do not forget to support. Anyway, if you'd like to help really support me, at the moment I currently have bills due up for June. It's around $100, and trust me, every single penny helps on that one. As well, get the stream tip done. That means I get to go to national parks with my fiance when I come around in July.
Help her get to Tank Fest.
Tankfest
Oh,
is...
it's that thing.
No. No, Tank Fest is in 6 days. Besides, I can't really get there this year.
Oh, now it's being called the BMP3M125 Patriot?
It's a Patriot
That's
tank.
basically what it is.
No, that's what that's what it's now, instead of just the Dragoon with
Alright.
2 O's.
I'm sorry guys,
It's
but
called
if
Dragon
you
20
if you really
25.
want easy mode, don't even play challenges. Just play this.
Who knows where those things will show up
I've
if we
never
don't
seen
keep them
that
away.
before.
Please take control of the warehouse quickly. There are also
Ah, that was... Janice got that one
we
free
have not
skin.
seen a lot of things before.
dangerous toys. Black Company, the cartel is going to come after that warehouse. Hold on to that location.
So in Zabi, it won't be long before we will be seeing Abrams versus VT4 performance number. Because Iran bought 350 of them.
Oh, you could also see F-14 versus F-22 performance numbers too.
They also bought, what was it again, 250 T-90Ms?
Well, don't mind me just tanking an entire bot army.
Yeah, we're not minding.
Hi Hellfire.
We're just talking about the USA going to war against a Middle Eastern country again.
Oh yeah. The usual false flag operation.
Oh, you mean
Yeah,
all
with
the
a video that's totally not faked.
Yep.
So you're talking about the the tanks that are like kit bashes, and some are like a derivative knockoff of certain other tanks?
No, I was talking about the boat video.
Boat video?
Say
Yeah,
hello
the one that
Rat
was
Bar if
supposed
you're
to
gonna
prove
explode.
That Iran fired a torpedo at an oil tank
No, limpet
no.
mines.
Yeah.
or magnetic mine or something like that.
Meanwhile, there was a drone hanging around. So, hey.
A very convenient drone.
It's basically black and white footage that can be shot pretty much anywhere on the planet.
Wait, hang on. I've got it. Documentary style.
Oh,
Can't believe-
another tank that would be fought there is that new Karar tank, which is basically just their weirdness of
You know, Choco accused me of wanting millions of people to die, and
Oh, really?
oh yeah.
How is that an accusation? That's true.
No, I don't. He was
How does
like,
he want
he
millions
was
of
like,
people
he's like,
to die?
Spitfire, you're a warmonger, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, because we play stupid games. We're warmongers.
Yeah.
The warehouse
I'm
I
like,
can't help this.
and up the hill. Still
I'm like, Choco,
the area.
I participated in every single political protest against wars in the UK since I was able to.
Identify.
But then again, this is a guy who like conveniently forgets everything I say and just doesn't believe anything I say, and then wonders why I don't want to talk to him. So, you know.
Identify.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hey, Hellfire.
How are you all?
I'm okay.
We're doing all right.
Spitfire, it's those kind of things that I actually don't mind being banned from Fiora servers, just that I don't see Lanzabi a lot anymore.
Banned for what?
Colin name dropped me when he was playing to raid the server. No evidence needed.
Was that the guy
Yeah.
that pretended he was a...
Said he was a mercenary.
He's
Oh,
lying.
Colin?
Yeah.
Colin. Yeah, Colin.
He was never able to give conclusive proof as where he was, and continually...
Capture the area.
what is it people do when they're lying and they like make stuff up and make it and exaggerate everything?
They exaggerate everything.
Munchausen syndrome?
Yeah.
No, that's Munchausen syndrome is where the mom.
No, that's Munchausen by proxy, you're thinking.
Yeah.
Munchausen is just plain out lying.
He showed me nudes from his girlfriend, and I like reverse searched it, and she was basically just. What's the nude sharing site?
Snapchat?
No, not Snapchat.
Telegram?
Pornhub?
No.
Craigslist?
No, not the craziest.
Identify.
Tender?
No, it was something else.
Tender, grinder.
No.
No, it wouldn't be grinder. That's only gay people.
It's a
That's only
place
gay men.
I
Identify.
do research on. Research.
Yeah, we know the type of research you do.
You porn?
Autoloader damaged. No pen. Site repaired. Reloading.
Don't know.
Turret's clear.
Site repaired.
I've got
Well, I
it. Oh,
gave
wild
some down,
selfie.
but
There we go.
Site repaired. Ricochet, no effect.
That's its name, wild selfie.
Autoloader down.
Well, I wanted to say we can just go through your internet history and see what it is.
This was like a
But
year
then
ago.
again, I don't think the world wants to see that history.
It's not that terrible actually.
No
In
pen.
comparison
Mine
to
a lot of things and many searches for the actual like arm layouts and sort of things.
Destroyed. Ricochet, no effect. Reloading.
It's mostly like accidentally uploading furry porn to shitpost.
Destroyed.
Hey, that was because it was on my phone. It
Quote unquote accidentally.
wasn't. It wasn't an accident.
Ricochet.
Is this a
Yeah, it was straight in between a couple of memes.
Yeah.
To be fair, I do actually have a careful as well.
All missile sites are confirmed destroyed.
No effect. No effect.
It's not
Let
bad.
me see what it can. So it was straight in between the my anxiety calling my other mental illnesses meme.
Did you
and
screenshot that?
tweet. No,
happened?
I didn't.
What? What are you just asking?
You just have it on memory speed dial. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Anyway.
it doesn't have every day that people upload porn to shitposting.
UK will never allow politically motivated
Again.
extradition. Extradition. British Foreign Secretary. Didn't we like extradite a bunch of people?
Well, I did read where Amnesty International is now starting to take a lot of flack for their pretty much throwing Julian Assange under the bus, as it were.
They're gonna throw him under the bus? Can we get film?
Choo choo, motherfuckers.
Choo-choo.
What's the K1A1 anyway? I want to see what that spawner actually does.
They should bring it back. Execution by train.
Increases hit
Drawing
points
and
by
quartering
400.
with
That's
tractors. They're bringing an
actually
entirely
quite a
new
bunch.
crowd in.
So
That's-
Spetty,
yeah.
Volkigun Zalezu says, say Allahu Akbar if you're going to explode.
It's a trap.
I have questions.
Crabs 16.
Mm-hmm.
Admiral Akbar! Suffered a really ignominious death in the last movie.
Oh man,
Because
I'll tell you
shit
what.
writing.
You know what really pissed them off? They had calamari at the cafeteria that day. Fried calamari.
To be
Didn't
honest,
we just do raiding party? Ugh.
Oh man.
like just being honest.
Well, now we're doing it again.
Admiral Akbar was the only useful person in that room.
Yep.
Also, there was plenty about him in the book series that was based off of Star Wars.
It was a matriarchal plot.
I actually found out one of the most horrifying things that happened in the 40k universe. A teleportation went wrong, and the space marine was fused with the deck of a ship.
So what
That
you're saying,
would
the deck of the
actually
ship
be fun
became
to
stronger.
see. You basically get a turret.
That allegedly is what happened with the Philadelphia experiment.
A deck that can deadlift itself.
The Philadelphia. What the fuck is that?
World War II, we were trying to make a cloaking device for our Navy destroyers, and, well...
It didn't go quite right.
Nope, and several
I'm
dudes
gonna
were
call
fused
bullshit on
into
that
the
one.
decks and the walls.
I'm gonna call major bullshit on that one.
It's... even had books written about it.
Yeah, but there have been books about everything.
People in World War
Oh,
II
yeah.
didn't even know what
There were
stealth
books
protein
about Star
was.
Wars, but that don't mean it's true.
What?
Some of the books are actually canon, so.
It won't be long until Langchong is alerted to your presence, and reinforcements will
Well,
wait,
depends.
they're all
How long before the
concentrated over there?
LAAT start falling from the air?
samples have been collected.
Hey, Spitfire, what do we do? They're all like concentrated that way.
Yeah, well, we go that way then.
Charge.
Somebody go take that one and then the rest can meet up.
Yeah, I'll go take that one.
Well done. If you can destroy 3 more mine shafts, we can prevent
Hey Harriet, how are you?
going into operation.
Target eliminated.
Whoop.
Ow.
Let's see. T-15. And the Andrews.
APS should be down.
Can you take that zone on your own? Hey, could somebody go back Kiak up? Janet, could you go with Kiak?
Go with Kiag? Alright.
Yes, watch out. I had a perfect shot at missiles at him and got
Lens,
between
we
me
have a
and the Andrews.
T-15 to take care of.
On my way.
How the fuck does the PT-89 have such a fast reload?
4 second reload. It's ridiculous autoloader.
And it also has absolutely no armor.
I'll kill the T-15.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's easier to kill than most.
See? Ding dong do.
And they always hit you with AP rounds. It's that simple.
What does?
The PTZs,
Oh, yeah.
their preferred ammunition of choice is the AP rounds. Whoops.
If you use heat, they wouldn't be much of a threat.
Hostile tank.
Oop.
Enemy destroyed. Hostile tank.
Oh, hello. And that one bites dust. Ba-da-bum, bum, bum.
And one more into this Poland. Reloading.
Pollen ball eliminated.
That's 2 mine shafts. Move quickly, Black Company. The enemy is calling for reinforcements. 1 more mine
We'll just
entrance
leave.
to go.
Okay, we can leave.
Yeah, we've both had the. I'm just not dealing with that.
We'll meet you up in the middle.
Bye.
Reloading.
We are en route.
I think we'll be fine with this one. We'll play another game after this. And we'll call it a night. I have the rest of that chapter to finish today. I don't know, should I release like the chapters individually or do them in sections of 3?
I would release every sentence individually in a loop block.
I would do every
In the loop
chapter.
crate, yeah.
Gives you
So I
time.
have to piece them
Chapter
together
by
afterwards.
But yeah, but each chapter is going to be around 6,000 to 8,000 words, but if I release them in triples, they're around 18. So that gives off more content.
Yeah, but also longer wait times.
If people want quality product, then they're gonna have to wait.
Yeah.
But say little bits often tends to be a better way of keeping people's interest.
Yeah, like once every week or so. I mean, at the moment, usually I cram them out pretty fast, and then it's the job of the poor fucking proofreaders such as Janet to shift through 6,000 words. Sorry about that,
That's
Janet.
really-
If instead was like 2,000 words of
I'm writing a How to Train Your Dragon fic. It's going to be a long haul one. I can send you the link to the fic, if you
Took
want
about
to
an hour to proofread, edit that thing.
We will need you to gather
Yeah, but it's not even fully done
for
yet.
us to ascertain this mine's production capabilities. All mine
time to
Uh,
escape.
destroyed.
It's going to be the first fic in How to Train Your Dragon's history, apparently, which is going to be a lesbian hiccup X Astrid,
Time until you are overrun.
Wait,
dealing
what?
with the difficulties
Yes.
of coming out.
Lesbianizing Astrid.
No, I'm lesbianizing. No. No, they're both girls, and
No,
they're going to have the difficulties of coming out in Viking society, but it's not going to be an immediate Hickstrid. Instead, it's going to be they actually realise they like each other around 75% of the way through, rather than being Hiccup kills the dragon and Astra suddenly falls in love with them. Like that is not how love works. It's a slow process. So I'm also going to deal with the fact that Stoic is overprotective. Toothless is a dragon that wants to kill himself, and well, Dagger the Deranged wants to rape Hiccup because, you know, he's a creepy fucking
so
person.
you're making it a little bit on the dark side.
Just a bit.
Just
I
a
mean,
bit,
I mean,
but it's
it-
Just
actually
to
pretty
kill them off
good.
in a satisfying way at the end of the story.
Yeah, very satisfying. If
like
anyone
it so
wants to do
far.
like proofreading and stuff, like just like message me afterwards, and I'll send you the link to comment and stuff. I just kind of got bored of the happy-go-lucky ones where it's like Hickstrid immediately, everything's fine and dandy, and the consequences of Burke suddenly having dragons which can decimate entire fleets like never being addressed. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't want to.
Yeah, that should be causing wars.
Yeah,
They do
wars.
something completely irresponsible with them.
Yeah, being completely irresponsible with them. So basically, do I do spoilers? I don't know.
I can just imagine an actual literal death machine, and
Yeah,
you took
an
it out
actual-
drinking.
Yeah, and you took it out for a drink. Like, not to mention the fact that Hiccup is supposed to be the next chief, and like it only ever gets addressed once or twice.
Yeah.
Excuse me,
What's
let me
achievement
just.
of dragons?
I mean, I'm gonna
Dragons
have.
create democracy, didn't you?
No, like I'm gonna have
Obviously by flame.
Dagger show up and basically do the forced marriage thing with Hiccup, or he'll decimate Burke, so Astrid is going to challenge him for Hiccup, and Astrid is going to lose badly, because, you know, you kind of get tired of the main characters when everything, so Dagger's going to take Hiccup back to the fleet to make off with her, and then Astrid is going to rally the Dragon Riders, and they're going to burn his fleet to the fucking ground. And
I think a good plot twist would be if Dagger takes a fancy to Toothless.
No, male pregnancy is a thing by Toothless. Do not fucking remind me! I've had to read that shit! And it has... No. I'm fucking done. Janet, get like a turd, shape it into a dildo and go fuck yourself with it.
Wow. That is dumb triggering.
I think I'm gonna put some sneaky edits in where if you look at the first letter of each line, it's your secret message.
Da Vinci Code.
But anyway, I thought of this great line to end the chapter where they basically burn Dagger's fleet to the ground. And this is when the Berserkers realised that their mighty floating castles were in fact made out of sand. Don't know why, but I really like that line.
Well, at that point it would actually be glass.
Tier 10.
Oh, we're going to tens?
Why
Yeah.
not wind it up with a ba-bang?
Why not wind it up with
Alright, time to
systematic
take out the
committing war
Charlie.
crimes? I'm gonna...
Bam, baby.
So, who said they wanted to do the proofreading thing? Or wanted to view the thing? Was it Hellfire and Kiak?
Yeah, I'm kind of interested.
Okay, I will send you
I
the...
mean, I will. Just I don't know when I'm going to get to it.
I will
At
send
some
you
point in the near future.
the links for the fic.
When you get around to it.
Soon, TM.
I mean, I can't really say no to Hellfire. Hellfire's too adorable.
Thank you.
There's Hellfire. There's Kiak, who is a changeling slut.
Shh, don't tell everyone.
You're a changeling! Just about 90% of the pony fandom who go into changelings is so they can be giant whores. The rest are just trolls. And then like there's a tiny percent who actually enjoy it. You just...
I like the freedom of being able to be anything.
You like the freedom of being able to have a giant dong at some point, and then the very tight regime. No, I'm not going to do that. But anyway, so far the figure's actually been pretty well received.
Yeah, G Panzer. She said this is going to be the last fight.
Yeah, almost.
Ken has a thing of just always showing up at like
the last minute.
On fanfiction I have 2 reviews, 14 followers, 10 favorites, and 718 views. On
2 reviews.
Yeah, and on Archive of Our Own I have 191 hits, 12 likes, and 1 comment.
Ah.
What's the comment?
That was so sweet. I love Toothless' point of view and how he decides Hiccup needs protections. Keep up with the good work. On fanfiction, the reviews are good, and I like where this story is going. I haven't seen anyone go with a fem Astrid pairing before. Very excited to see what you do with it. People are gonna get fucking beheaded is what's gonna happen.
I mean, that's kind of normal.
Yeah.
So many war crimes.
Hey, it's
not a crime
Vikings.
if you're not a war.
True.
It's not a crime if you're a Viking or a dragon. They don't know what war crimes are.
That is a good point. Is it like if a dragon is not
What is a moral?
What a morals.
Yes.
Also, Hellfire! I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been?
I'm alright, I guess. Just life.
Come on.
Oh, good. It took some
I'm alright.
I'm gonna hide for another 20
Hang on,
seconds.
let me just... Oh. This thing with Zatsiv and 70% crew damage is just fucking brutal. How do we make this viable in tier 10?
We don't.
We make it so it does the most... Do you remember Pelly? That says Pelly rounds.
Oh yeah.
Pelly 120 rounds. With a 3-set crew kill to PL.
What?
hang on.
Remember 140 hash?
That's a useful 140 hash.
Yeah, but the overpowered 140 has it did 1300 damage and ammo wrecked his son
But yeah,
while killing 4 of the crew members.
I've actually recognised that my writing style can be a bit basic at times. So, that's why I have proofreaders. So they could put the big fancy words in. I mean, I used to write a lot of fanfiction when I was like 15, and
That's the usual age of a fanfic writer.
I'm kind of glad that I ended up making a new account, because it would have, you know, this match hasn't had enough crew kills in. We'll have to play another one because I just want to fucking massacre people.
I did have like a 1 in 100 thing happen just there. A round came like towards me from the front and hit my left side ERA and took all of it out in one shot.
Can I crew kill on that? Nope, but I can turn it into mush.
Oh, we had APS.
I mean, yeah, this thing with Zatsiev just turns people into smoothies. Not even good smoothies, just fucking dead people smoothies.
Lumpy
Well,
smoothies.
that is the good type of smoothies.
Oh, isn't
Would you like
Live
your
people
smoothie to be
smoothies,
boneless?
there's a lot of screaming at crap.
it? What was your fanfic clean or lewd, and what do you think of Tango? Who's Tango?
Don't know,
Well,
but
there's
it's
an
probably
actual,
porn.
Lori Petty movie called Tank Girl, based on the comic books.
It's a horrible movie.
It was kind of.
Malcolm McDowell just kind of like,
He was sleepwalking through that.
yeah.
The answer is it'll be
Kinda
lewd
peeked
later
out
on,
at,
but I mean,
There has to be build up.
well, yeah, there has to be build up. I mean, you know, people just don't go randomly around having sex with each other. Oh, wait.
Half of the fanfic I've read has been a lie.
I think you're so attractive. We should have sex with each other, even though there's no reason for me to be attracted to you other than your big green eyes.
Oh, look, it's the plumber.
Or the pool boy.
The thing I hate
Or
about
the
porn is that it
pizza
gives you a
delivery.
completely unrealistic expectation of how like how quickly plumbers come. Yes, I said that fully realizing how dual purpose that statement is. It's fucking Bradley. Could it go away, please?
Well, then again, 90% of the things you say has that dual purpose.
Yeah.
She's simply
The
delivering
better
your
part
orders.
is that for the most part I'm actually still using my filter.
Target down.
And people ask me, Spitfire, you have a filter? I go, yeah. I mean, it has slipped several times, and I'm pretty sure I've gotten widespread hate because of it, but you know, I have a filter. Zorak,
Out of
I
ammo.
will...
If it warrants widespread hatred, I would want to hear it.
Oh. Who does
Cooking.
polling ball?
Bowling ball is on fire.
Did you just say you were... No.
Jeff, move forward a little bit.
Yeah, he's cocking the Poland ball.
Can I? Please. Oh.
We lit him up.
Oh. What do you think of Tank Girl? I've never watched Tank Girl, to be honest. I'm kind of not really there. I will paste my link into thing. Give me a
I
sec.
looked up the comic and I just couldn't stand the art style.
There you go. I've pasted it in there. Fuck. How do I delete?
Yeah, it's kinda... Tank Girl comics are kinda like... incoherent.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the same as Fiora Wandering Sunrise, as in her YouTube is Fiora. She's my fiance.
Yeah. Oh, she's not feeling well tonight, so she might be canceled.
Oh, sorry to hear she's not feeling.
Yeah. From
Kinda
what I
sucks the
understand,
fun out of a day.
from what I understand, apparently one of the places that she went to eat while at the con had bad food, and yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the con experience.
Yeah.
Gotta get food poisoning somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Alright, one more game. I want to obliterate people. How many modules did I kill in that match anyway? Oh, I only destroyed 62 modules and killed 21 people and started... that's nothing. Although, I have to admit, the most fun you used to have was the Warrior when the WP rounds worked and you could fucking... It was like the glorious anti-VBL weapon because it had ERA thicker than a big titty goth girlfriend and a glorious white phosphorus rounds that would light people on. It was just absolutely beautiful.
It was a thick crew killer.
Do you know there was actually a secondary objective that had you doing actual war crimes? Do you remember the map with like this giant bridge in the middle?
Food trucks.
No, it wasn't food trucks. It was destroying retreating enemy trucks. And they had people in them, and it was the map during Obsidian times that had the bridge in the middle, and there would be artillery firing on you the entire time.
Oh, that was the original Harbinger.
Yeah, that. I think.
The original Harbinger, when it was just
Been
a straight
way too
corridor.
long ago.
That's a long ago. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I remember playing on that one.
Also, a Russian video game maker gets a year in jail for buying F-16 manuals, which he said he was using to design a flight simulator. Interesting thing, there was a flight simulator a while ago who portrayed the F-22 Raptor, and they got investigated by the CIA. Or was it the FBI?
For how accurately they did it.
For how accurately they did it.
I would have thought it would be
We
the
just
DIA
copied
instead
stats
of...
from YouTube.
There are also some missile launchers located in the area. It would be good
Please
to
don't spot me,
destroy
please
the
don't spot me,
cartel's
please don't.
dangerous
Also, this
Like
thing
the
has the
feeling when you
accuracy vector
copy your stats from YouTube and the FBI thinks they're real.
On second thought, fight me, bots.
Crew kill!
Identify.
Cool. Almost.
Well, someone wants to die.
Crew kill. No, not crew kill.
I'm Glorious Challenger 2, fight me, bots.
Yeah.
Fight me.
that warehouse. Hold on to that
Yeah, pushing up. No using camping in this thing.
No camp allowed.
Who needs cover? I am the cover.
I am the cover.
No camp bush.
I am the 4+ cover save.
You can't bush. No fair plane.
No.
Now you see the Challenger has a 1+
Then
armor
you
save.
become purple stepbed, right? Camping in bush.
Purple stit bidder.
You also
Crew
get
killed
that
the
thing-
Armada! Oh, this is more like it. Feast me,
Yeah, I
these
remember
juicy
watching
mortals.
that.
Hang on, let me just...
I remember watching that and Jingles having a good laugh over this guy.
I love turning people to fucking mush. I don't know why, but I get this feeling that sometimes people portray me as this bloodthirsty, murdering psychopath, and, you know, there's no real reason.
They're right, but it
anyone's
still hurts.
Crew killed the Ozzy! Hang on, let me just...
Spitfires was like, I don't need to destroy the tank, I just need to destroy the squishy bits inside the tank.
Well, I mean, you know, Janet, didn't we have a discussion about anti-material rounds, and we came to the conclusion that, you know, everything's a material, such as webbing, shoes, guns, helmets.
Yeah.
So, you know, using them, so you know, it's not that you aim to kill the person, it's just you aim to, you know, eliminate the
Go
material.
for the
there,
web belts, belt
Yeah,
buckles,
you know, the belt buckles and shit.
backpacks, canteen covers, helmet covers.
I was going to say, I have aimed and successfully
the
eliminated
equipment.
their shirt.
Yes. That's a material, isn't it? Jesus would approve.
I have denied them cloth.
Am I right?
And not the good kind, just the shitty kind.
Oh, this is absolutely glorious.
The one that Fallout meets bags off.
Oh yeah. They still
Apparently
haven't.
they actually
So
finally
shitty
compensated
nylon.
for canvas
Have
bags.
they actually
No,
compensated
they
people for
made
that?
it out of shitty cotton. Made it
No, it was nylon.
They-
made up for
They
the.
recently
it's not-
Oh, the
sent
new
them
ones.
out, but it did.
Yeah, they actually delivered real canvas bags now, and apparently they're
Yeah,
crap.
but they were shitty canvas bags, single ply.
Real
There's a great
canvas
canvas
bags.
shortage.
The great canvas shortage. It is
Well, I remember when they were first getting those bags made out of nylon
nylon.
Yeah.
for the
But
Fallout
they
stuff.
did make a canvas.
I am a rat to
version
Terminator and
sent
kill
them out
2
to
of its crew members by shooting the fucking.
Yeah, the bags to influence people at that one meeting thing. Yeah.
Bags.
The Fallout
And
76
that
backpack.
was the bootle.
I got a crew kill on the Embers.
I did. It was
Nice.
me. I did it.
I'm confused, it's popped up with me and
Why? I'm taking guns out of the game, that's all.
Guns out of the game, more like people. Can I crew kill the
I
99?
mean, what?
Guns don't kill people. People kill people.
I know,
That's
right?
why I
Guns
kill
have
people.
nothing to do with it. Crew killed the 9.
Well, guns in combination with one of the worst schooling systems in Western society.
It's there for a reason.
I say it depends, don't you have some of like the best universities?
Yeah, but the shittiest high schools.
To be fair, high school is just shit anyway.
Yeah.
Very good, Black
Can
Company.
I?
All missiles sites are
No,
confirmed.
not yet, but soon.
Sixth year American high school is 4th year Belgian high school.
Smoke grenade.
They hit us hard. APS up.
We don't have 6 years of high school. We have 4 years of high school. And
We have students going through high school for 6 years, but that's
Crew kill
different.
Bradley.
That's the thing though, because America has like 6 years of high school, whereas Europe tends to have 4 years high school.
No, we have
2 years.
junior. Well, you're confused because we have junior high and high.
We have 5
Then
years.
there's college.
Yeah, because
Yeah, but your colleges
confusing
are better
much?
Universities.
Just a bit.
It's mostly been called middle school now.
Oh shit.
yeah, that's
No, there are
more
still kids
understanding.
that spend 6 years in high school. I'm telling you this. I've seen
Oh
it.
yeah, there is. There's
Crew
a guy
kill the
with-
K-21.
that just graduated last year.
Come on, you stupid.
6 years in high school? Seriously?
In fact, it's possible
Yeah.
to spend close to 8 years in high school in cases.
Come on.
She is right.
That's usually, as far as in my life experience, that's the held back.
This is
Yeah,
fucking
of course
beautiful.
it is.
Yeah?
You failed your course. We're gonna hold you back.
Wake me up at 7:30.
So is junior high for the first 2 years or something?
Junior high is for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
Then
In
we
some
got
cases, it depends on the school system.
Lol.
yeah.
Well, that's
That can be middle school, it can be junior high, it could be 5th through
Well-
7th grades, it could be 5th through 8th grades, 6th through 8th grades.
Well, let's see. I went to preschool, then K through 5th, then there was 6th, 7th, and 8th in middle school, as they now call it, or junior high, and 4 years of high school.
Anyway, I want to see what the body count is on this one.
Lazy. Our university courses can be vastly different.
111 modules destroyed, 9 fire started, 44 crew members wounded.
Ah.
So,
You mean killed?
Absolutely fucking decimated, turned into mush.
Mm.
The good kind of smoothie.
Mm-hmm.
The
Anyway,
doom smooth.
anyway, guys, that is it for today.
Okay.
It's actually going to get way too hot on here to stream at some point. Thank you to Max Insanity for following on Twitch. And that's about it now. Thank you to Tanker, Jeff, Kia, Glenzabi, and True Pharaoh for joining me today, and Hellfire for being the adorable mess that he is. So for now, take
Well
care
done
everyone,
again.
and I'll see you all next time on Friday for PvP with platoons, and then Saturday will be solo. So, see you all next time, and take care everybody. Bye!
Take care.